Friday. Welcome to the weekend, and welcome, most importantly, to London Calling number 58. What a crazy number that is! I never thought I'd get this far when I kind of first thought I'm going to do a stream and I'm going to call it London Calling. I never thought for the life of me I'd get to number 58. And you know what? The funny thing is, there's 52 weeks in a year. I don't think that ever really changes too much as the years go on. But this is number 58, and there's 52 weeks of the year. Yet, why have I not yet done a year? That kind of kicks off in April, that does, folks, because right at the beginning, I did a few streams. I just thought I could just call all my streams London Calling. And then it came, and I thought to myself, nah, do you know what? I'm going to make it a Friday thing. So anyway, talking of Fridays, here we are. This is it. This is Friday. Another end of another week. And I tell you what, folks, it has been beyond belief this week. Honestly, proper, full on. I'll tell you, the only thing I've edited this week, video-wise, was the intro. So anyway, I hope you like the intro. I kind of do as well. I think they're quite good. Bit of fun. And I'll tell you what, folks, gives me a minute to get into my Lego mindfulness zone. It really does. But anyway, just so you all know, we're going to be streaming a little bit later tonight. We're going to be going to 11. And then from 11, we're going to switch over to Tek Productions channel. And we're going to be trying to get ourselves the Amelia Earhart gift with purchase. Fingers crossed, because I think us and just about everybody else in the universe is going to be trying to get that as well. I reckon they'll sell out in about half an hour, me personally. Anyway, I've got a great panel to get on tonight, folks. And I've got a couple of new people as well that are going to be on tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. Bundles of them in the green room waiting to get out. But anyway, like I always say, folks, it's not about them. It's certainly not about me. I'm just here doing my thing, you know. It's all about you lovely people out there. So let's say hello to a few of you that are out there, because we've got quite a few of you out there already. We've got Finn O'Sullivan, Lego Madness. We've got Mr. as well. Russ, good to see you, mate. We've got Peter Nike as well. We've got Gallifrey Bricks. Hello, Gallifrey Bricks. Good to see you here, mate. We've got the Vintage Brick. Hello, mate. Welcome back to Friday. I'm going to be streaming with your mate tomorrow night. We've got Lester. Hello, good evening, Lester. Good to see you, mate. Just build it. The Lego Room. Howdy to you too, my friend. You said that like a true Texan. You really did. And we've got a Texan on a little bit later as well. But anyway, folks, look, if you fancy it, I'm only going to say this once, but if you fancy supporting the channel, feel free to throw a super chat out there, folks, and your name will be, how can I put it, inscribed onto this, the London Wall. But anyway, if you fancy it, cool. If you don't, you know what? I'm just happy to have you here, folks. So, you know what I mean? Have a good time. That's what it's all about. But anyway, we're going to be going a little bit longer. So, who should I get on first? Who should I go to first? I tell you what, I'm going to go to a chap. I'm going to go to Europe, actually, folks. I'm going to go to Europe for this one. Hey, Creativity. Good to see you, mate. Lego Madness as well. Woohoo! Smiley, mate. Good to see you too. Let's go to Europe. This isn't mainland Europe, folks. This is, of course, a little island just off the coast of the United Kingdom. It is. It's a good mate of mine. And you know what? This is the third day in a row that we've been streaming. Is, of course, my good buddy, Mr. Cy. Oh, Connor. How you doing, mate?
Hello. How's it going? Are you well? I have a shadow. I don't know why. I'll fix the shadow in a few minutes. Hey, Greg. Hey, everybody.
I thought you were shattered.
I am a little bit shattered, yeah. But I'm okay. Had coffee and everything else, so woohoo!
Oh, okay, mate. Okay. Well, you're looking very well anyway. I'm loving the fact. Look, everybody. This is very rare. He's actually shaved. He does. He looks down on the train and go, ooh. But anyway, are you okay, Si? Is anything I don't know happened to you in the last 24 hours?
No.
Oh, well, that's good. We like that. Have you built any Lego?
No, I filmed the whole video today with some awesome Lego. I tried to get it out before the stream, so I'll wait till after the stream to launch that out there.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
Yeah, actually, a haul. Every day I get a haul in. I think I know the UPS man by first name now.
I know. I'm like that. I'm like that with my guy as well. Hermes, Mr. Hermes, I call him. But he's good. I do get. Tell me about this, folks. Do you guys get a little bit excited when you see the postman coming towards the door and he's got like a little Lego box in his hand? I do. I quite like that. I really do, Si. Anyway, so where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the United States of Kingdom, or would you like to go to America? Where would you like to go? Europe in tonight as well, folks.
Do you know what? I think we'll go to mainland Europe and get our friends in from there.
I thought the Americans always stick together. The Europeans do as well, folks. All right, we'll bypass the United Kingdom. We'll fly over and we'll go to. How can I call? What would I call this place? You know what? If I was a writer, I wouldn't call this place the Netherlands. I'd call it the Neverland or something like that. I think that sounds so much more flamboyant, like you and me. So I really do. Anyway, let's bring her on, shall we? She's one of my favorite Lego live streamers. And you know what? Her partner's pretty good at it as well. And she's got an awesome cat by the name of Paris. It can only be one person. It is, of course, SaraStarBricks.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the lovely and warm introduction, Greg, as usual.
Well, that's because you are lovely and you are warm as well, Sarah. So it's lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And good to see you as well, Mike. You're both looking extraordinarily well. You certainly got that Friday glow about you.
Yeah.
And you are. How can I put this? You are flexing some serious video stuff there.
I'm all in on the video. We've gone all in on it. So all the bandmates, all the beatboxes. I finally just got the other two I was waiting for just
3
now.
minutes ago.
I got the mermaid and the pirate.
Punk pirate.
So I'm excited. We're all in on the video.
Wicked. Okay, good stuff. Because, and this is the thing, folks, we thought this week the big news was going to be video. But the funny thing is, it's ended the week and it's all about Winnie the Pooh. But video, what has captured everyone's imagination is that video came out of nowhere and being cheap. Like people got it like pretty well discounted. So that's good. I think that's really, really good. At least we did in Europe anyway. We can ask some American friends when they pop on and see what they think. I know what BFAB thinks anyway, but we will get some more objective views, of course, because that's what we're all about. So, Sarah, where would you like to go next? America or United Kingdom? Or we could really push the boat out, folks, and go to New Zealand.
Let's go to New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay, we're going to go further now, folks. Forget about the Americans. Now we're going straight over. In fact, we're going such a long way away, folks. It's actually Saturday where we're going to go to now. What I love about getting my New Zealand friends on the stream is that I'm sort of bringing them back to Friday again. They get to relive the day again, which I think is, quite special. Really, it's almost sounds quite magical. But then go, that's time zones for you, folks. It really is. So anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? I'm going to be streaming with this bloke tomorrow at 8 p.m, folks, building the Ghost. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? But anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? He is, of course, he's a bit of a scene. It is, of course, the BrickScene.
How are you guys?
I'm all right, mate. We're good. Look, folks, 10 minutes ago, he was in bed still.
I was. I've now got a coffee. I am up and at it, ready to do some building and talk to you guys.
I'm liking that. Up and at it. Yeah, I like that. That's a good phrase. That's a good phrase. I like it. Up and at it. So where would you like to go next, my friend? We've got America or we've got the United States of Kingdom.
Let's go over to my friends in Yankee Land.
Yankee Land. Okay. Well, this lady, folks, what do you get, right, when you cross a dinosaur, right, with one of the best YouTubers around? I'll tell you what you get. You get Emmasaurus. And here she is, folks, in all her fine glory. Emmasaurus, hey.
Hey, Greg. Hey, everyone. Your intros are always just so wonderful.
I suddenly thought to myself, probably I hope people don't get the wrong idea if I say dinosaur. It makes it sound like she's about 90 years old.
I think they get it, yeah.
It is all dinosaurs. I noticed you've actually got some pretty cool dinosaurs on your channel. When you go to your channel, you've got some cool pictures of dinosaurs in the background. Kind of, it's a really cool design. I like it. I need to find out who designed it for you, in fact, because I think they've got skill. It was you. Oh my
I
God,
love dinosaur chicken nuggets so much that I like learned enough art to design them on my own.
Yeah. I've even seen you on this stream eating those things as well. It's pure chicken, folks. It really is. So anyway, great to have you on here. You're looking very, very well. Everyone's looking so well tonight, folks. Look at it. Everyone's beaming. Everyone's glowing. It's awesome. So we can go. We've got the UK next. I'll give you basically the M25 is the biggest circular motorway on the planet, and it just happens to be in England. Don't ask me why, it just is. We're very good at doing roundabouts or something like that, I suppose. So where would you like to go? Would you like to go north of the M25 or south of the M25?
Let's go south. Let's go south.
Okay, so let's bring it on, shall we? This I don't know what this guy's building tonight, but it looks like it could be something along the lines of Assembly Square, folks, because it's all opaque what I'm looking at, so hopefully I might be right. If I know me Lego modulars, I could be right. But anyway, this is a top guy, folks, and I do believe he's back tomorrow doing one of these art streams, so do look out for that, folks. And just so you know, right, if you want to know anything about anyone's channel here tonight, folks, do check out the description below. You'll find it all there. And while you're here, give us a thumbs up as well, will you? Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? It is, of course, Family Bricks, aka Family Matt Elder. There you go.
Hey, g'day everyone. How are we going?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Sorry, I nearly called you Family Elder then. Said like the granddad of the family or something. But so is that Assembly Square, or are you just happy to see me?
Well, a bit of both, actually. No, yeah, no, it's Assembly Square. So we've got the first layer on that side, and then just working on the second one over here. So yeah, been fun little build.
Look at the size of it. I tell you what, folks, I didn't thought I'd ever say this about a building, but what a great use of garage doors for a window. I've never noticed that before.
No, it's a great technique that they've got going on in there, and it really does sell that sort of type of window sort of thing that you normally have in different shops and everything like that. And yeah, it's just all the details in it are fantastic as well. So I'm sure later on we can go over some of those.
Yeah, awesome, mate. I love it. Assembly Square, I've not built it yet, folks. Like 99.9% of what I buy, I haven't built. But I will say this: that is meant to be one of the, if not the, best modulars ever. Emmasaurus, have you built that one?
Which one is it?
It is Assembly Square.
Yes, we have. I think my husband actually built that one. Because that was like way back when we lived at our old place. But yeah, we have it. I don't think I actually built it. He did. But yeah, I love that little pretzel shop in the front. I think I put Pretzel Girl in front of it. She's pretty cute. It just fits in really well. Yeah. We'll take a look at them a little bit later. We will. Anyway, right. So Matt, you could go. Where should we go? We could go north of the M25. I'm not joking, folks. I'm actually watching a bloke moisturise at the moment in front of me. It's the most peculiar thing I've ever seen. It really is. That's a cue to hurry up, Tek. Or we could go slightly. I'm not sure. I would not even say north. He never says he's north, but he's more north than you are, Matt. We could go slightly west to north, northwesterly even. Where would you like to go, Matt?
Well, that's a really hard one. So, like, do I want to see the moisturizer, or do I want to see how zen somebody is?
Zen, blimey, I wouldn't normally associate that guy with Zen. Up to you, Matt.
Let's check out the moisturizer.
I check out the moisturizer. Chris Dayoff Callis says M25 isn't circular and not the biggest door. Is it not? Well, it was 20 years ago, and it isn't circular. It is circular. It's a big round thing that goes all the way around London. But I could be wrong. But who knows? We'll find out. Someone who goes on the M25. Sorry, Matt, where did you go? Where do you want to go? Moisturizer or motor vehicle technology man?
Moisturizer.
He wants to go moisturizer. All right, folks. Well, let's bring him on, shall we? This is the guy that I occasionally collaborate with, and it's called London Tech. That's probably given the game right away. It really has. It is, of course, someone. My favourite. Actually, I can't really say that because BFAB might be in there as well. But anyway, he's a good-looking bloke. He's put his hat on. He's moisturised. He's ready to go, folks. He's, of course, the wonderful, the talented, the rather attractive, might I add, Tek Productions.
I did all my moisturising off camera. Don't you?
Yeah.
I'd like to know. Maybe put it in the private chat. But I'd like to know what you was doing to your face a minute ago. Then, if you don't mind.
I wasn't doing anything.
He was doing this. He was doing this. Like, what's he doing?
I was not. I was
Was
doing
you massaging your bags out of your eyes or something like that?
Yeah, that's definitely more likely.
He's been on it, folks. He's probably been on it. It's a Friday night. So anyway, good to see you here, Tek. You're looking really well. What's going on there? Are you shrunk or something? Or are you on your knees?
No, I should probably take the camera further away. Actually, I was wondering why I was quite out of shot. But yeah, okay.
He's meant to be a professional at this, folks. Sorry.
I've never said I was a professional once in my life. Thank you very much.
Anyway, if anyone likes to see a nice panelled wall, there you go. A walnut effect wall going on there. I like it. So anyway, let's keep on, shall we? We've got one more to go. So I might as well bring him on. Some might say we've saved the best till last. Some might argue that fact, but you never know. But this guy, folks, honestly, he's doing some interesting stuff at the moment. He's been building Kobe. And you probably think, what on earth is Kobe? Well, I tell you what, folks, it's actually all right as it happens. It's not Lego, but it's all right. He's here to tell us a little bit more about it tonight. It is, of course, the awesome Mr. Solo Brick Builder.
Howdy doody doody. Howdy doody. Howdy.
How are you?
Hi, Darren.
Hello. How are you doing?
Darren, lovely to see you. I've got to ask you though, is it very hot in that room? Because it looks very steamy.
It is very hot in here, and I've got like a little. I managed to put some water on the floor and get some steam going on. Nice, yeah. I think my daughter might be messing around with this camera. I think she might have put a finger all over it. I think.
All right, okay.
I would not be surprised, or she's been trying to chew it. One or the other.
Trying to chew your webcam, blimey.
Oh yeah, she'll bite anything.
Give her a dummy or something. Anyway,
No.
that is the panel as we know it, folks. And we've got one or two coming a little bit later as well. So can't wait for that. Anyway, if anyone's just jumped in, please do give us a thumbs up. I'll keep saying that till the cows come over, folks. I really will. We've got Pink Wheels 3 in the house. So SaraStarBricks, happy Friday. Waiting for the minutes to count down to 5 p.m. EST USA time. And you know what? When it is 5 p.m. EST USA time, we'll still be streaming. So Pink Wheels 3, great to have you here. It really is. And anyway, how are you actually watching this stream while you're at work? That's what I want to know. I've got to admit, I am one of these people. I love it. When Sarah's streaming, Emily's streaming, Tek, he streams in the afternoon, folks. If you're ever watching TV and they start advertising Midsummer Murders is coming on, you know that Tek's streaming. Solo, he streams whenever he feels like it these days. I think are you streaming tomorrow, Solo?
Negotiations are still working on it. I do want to, but yeah, we'll see how she feels. She's still a bit like that and going in front of the camera and building Lego. It's not really her forte, but we'll find out. If you see something come up on my channel tomorrow, then you know that I might have succeeded. But then I'll
But if anyone's wondering who he's talking about his missus. He's trying to entice his lady wife onto on his channel and build some Lego. And has she actually ever built any Lego before?
Yeah. That Wally set that I built many streams ago. That's actually hers. That's her. She built that. What's another one she built? Yeah, she's built a couple of sets. She has built a couple of sets, and she's now holding a gun against my head and telling me if I don't buy the Winnie the Pooh sets, I will no longer be alive. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, personally speaking, I think Winnie the Pooh is anything but Pooh, folks. I think it's awesome. I really do. I like it.
It looks sweet.
Cool. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I think I don't know how much it's going to be. Si, how much do you reckon it's going to be this set?
100, isn't it?
It's
Is it
89 pounds.
Yeah.
100 euros, $100, €100.
Yeah.
I think we can safely say that the Lego idea is not using original molds has now officially gone out the window now, hasn't it?
It looks that way, yeah. Thank God. You see the state of Tigger before he was a minifigure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And Eeyore as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Tigger looked like he looked like some sort of nightmarish incarnation of a Creator 3-in-1 set before, to be honest. Not that I'm disrespecting the guy that designed it, folks. He's obviously a top talent. But I will say this, and I've got a theory. I'm just going to throw it out there, right? Series 3, Disney, right? We'll get some more characters from it. What do you reckon of that?
I would love that.
Yeah. Christopher Robin might be a bit hard to do because isn't he supposed to be about twice as tall as Winnie the Pooh? So I mean, I don't know. They might just stick more legs on. I'd love to see him maybe with those old legs that they had for Toy Story. That'd be pretty cool. He might look freaky though. I don't know, but a bit of a height difference. But yeah, cool to get the owl as well. We need owl.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to be painting Hedwig, aren't we, folks? That's what we're going to be doing. No,
I think that's the other thing with like Owl is also like the same size as a minifigure, so that would have to be a whole new mold. Is why they probably deterred from doing it. But I think Eeyore looks adorable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, he's so cute. Like the highlight of that set for me.
I agree.
Did anyone watch that promo video that Lego put out, like introducing? You see how many different types of Eeyores they were actually going to use to put them out?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
There's like 4 different types of him.
I think it went out about an hour ago, didn't it? It's a designer video, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got to watch that, folks. Maybe we'll watch that a little bit later tonight or something like that. We could put it on. I don't know if we get copyrighted for it, but anyway, folks, I'm not in it for the money, so we don't worry about that. Gallifrey Bricks says, London Bridge Bricks, don't insult Midsummer Murders by comparing it to Tek Productions' Scream. Only joking. Midsummer Murders is usually quite boring. So that's why I say, folks, don't watch boring TV. Watch someone building a boring Monkey Kid set instead.
They're not boring, all right? They're not boring.
No, you're right. They're just a cheap knockoff of Ninjago, aren't they?
They're not cheap, and they're not a knockoff of Ninjago. They are neither of those two statements. So
show us that set you built yesterday, Tek. The one that looks like a crab. That's it. Yeah,
This looks so cool.
Yeah.
I'm
you know what? The most amazing thing. I'm surprised the bike doesn't just like you like shoot it out and then it like topples on its side. It's actually like really well balanced.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I do like it, but I can't get around the fact that it looks like something Ronald McDonald would fly around in. Just saying.
I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, we got this new catchphrase there, Emily, for Tek Productions. He basically, instead of him doing his animation that he does at the end of his video, he's just going to finish it off going, "Okay, thanks for watching Tek Productions," and he goes.
I'm not doing that.
There you go, Tek.
You heard it here first, folks. Anyway, tell us what you lot out there have been building as well this week, folks. I want to know, Bricky TY, what haven't you built this week? More to the point. That's the thing. BrickScene's looking at something a bit strangely. What's he looking at over here? What is it? What are we building now?
I'm still trying to get this finished.
You started that weeks ago.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get it finished. I've got no room on my desk for anything else. So.
See, this angle, folks, he looks like it. But bring it over a little bit. That's it. Hold it there. Right? Is it me? I'm looking at that. I'm thinking it looks like a sad clown.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an awesome set, but it's taking me a long time to do. I should stop live streaming while I'm building it because
live streaming.
You guys know how it is. You just end up spending all the time talking and you never get it done.
This is true. Richard, you need to talk to Sarah because she's like, she started doing the biggest set known to man, and it just carries on. I mean, look, I don't even know what that is. It's like she's taking Mos Eisley apart here. What's going on there? What's that?
No, we're building the Statue of Liberty architecture set. So this was one of the. No, we didn't. Yeah, we started it, but we didn't really finish it. So it's been sitting here. I don't remember what we started building instead. Was it the Porsche?
Yeah.
I think the Porsche came and I was like, oh my gosh, we should build this.
It looks, do you know what? I've always fancied that Statue of Liberty. I fancy building it, folks, not the actual statue itself. But here's the thing, right? The face, it's got a funny face on it, hasn't it? The face is too blank or something.
Yeah, I think it's JK Brickworks. Is it JK Brickworks that has a workaround for it on their YouTube channel? They have a really nice solution for the face, and you can actually use pieces that already come with the set, like extra pieces, or move some pieces around to fix the face on it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it looks good. I mean, it's a bit like Yoda, isn't it? With his eyeballs, he looks a bit. It looks like he's been. How can I put it? I better not say that. But no, he looks a bit spaced out, to say the least, doesn't he? I suppose.
I see Chris actually, and Chris in the chat mentions the mod as well for the Statue of Liberty face.
Oh, cool. And Chris, he goes, there we go. Chris, he says their mod for face. Yeah, good man. All right, cool. I'm liking that. Thank you for that, mate. So yeah, Sir Brickety White says Sir Bricks. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Beer is open, so happy TY. Really, that's good stuff. That's what we like to hear. Let's have a little stop around. Let me come over here a little bit. I was going to go over here. I'm going to move around a bit. I'm going to lose myself. I'll put Tek over there, actually. And there. Look. He's thinking, how is he going to take over the world? Well, as the cunning plan. You're in there, mate. So yeah. So what do we think then? So Winnie the Pooh and video all in 1 week. It's incredible. I quite like video. I'm kind of warming to it. Emmasaurus, now you've actually done a video on that very subject.
Yeah, I did a video.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I wasn't actually planning on getting everything when it first came out because obviously it's going to go on sale. It already did for some people, which is just absolutely nuts to me. But yeah, I decided to go to Target that morning just to see. It was really early. It was like 8 and I had to go run errands anyways. And I found an untouched box, and Ross had said that someone else told him that if you buy the whole side of one of the untouched boxes, you'll get all the characters. And so I was like, you know what? Worst case, like, you know, we can go sell them at Bricks and Minifigs or something like that. Like, fine, we'll try it. And we got no duplicates. So that was pretty cool. I know it didn't work for some people. I think like Shy tried it and that didn't work for him. But for us, like if you got the whole, like one of the whole rows, you don't get duplicates, which is nice because it's cardboard and it's like boxes for dumb reasons. So that was a nice way to kind of avoid having zero clue what you're getting.
Yeah, I suppose it pays to almost two of you get together and say, well, we just buy a box and we just split it or something like that.
Yeah, no, that was totally weird.
That was a subtle hint, Tek, by the way.
You found a good deal.
Yeah, I went half with someone on a box as well, and we managed. Well, if anyone saw my live stream, I managed to do the whole one side thing and got every minifig as well.
We bought a box in the same thing. We opened it yesterday to make sure that it was proper, and then we'll just sell the other side as a wave. So you can always just sell the ones you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Richard, didn't you do a video saying that you wasn't going to buy them?
Yeah, we'll not talk about that.
No, I think we should talk about it. What changed your mind, Richard? What changed your mind?
Oh, I got a message from my my local toy store that supplies me with everything else, saying, "Are you sure you don't want that video stuff?" And then the rubber arm went up my back, and I was swayed. And he goes, "Come and get them now. I'll give you a discount." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sweet as." So phoned my Russian friend and said, "Hey, do you want half a box of these video characters? I'm going to do a live stream and you can have the rest." She was like, "Yep, okay, done deal." So I have the whole thing here.
Oh, look at you! Look at you carry that off quite well, actually. Come on. Hold it like you're walking down Regent Street or something.
I can't get it over my arm. I've tried, to do the whole handbag thing going on. But I'm going to maybe make a video on it later on as well, and I'm going to focus on how bad the app is. Because
he's going to milk it. That's what he's going to do. He's going to milk it like a proper YouTuber.
Oh, absolutely, man. If I can get 3 videos out of one set, I'm willing. The video telling you I'm not going to buy it, the live stream when I can see that I did buy it, then the review to tell you how crap it is.
I tell you what, I've never once in my life imagined this, but those Lego sets actually clash with your tattoos, and I never thought I'd come out of that line. It's bizarre. Anyway, talking of Stranger Things, Sai, what's going on? What's going on in Sai's world at the moment?
Well, I am continuing on with a project I started on Wednesday. Now, this project was really complex. It was a little bit difficult. And I'm continuing on with my
The major project that it is.
And you know what? I already dropped a piece, but I found a different piece that I dropped maybe months ago. I used this for a video.
That's a different piece. What set came with that?
What?
What set came with that? That's a big piece you dropped there, and you didn't complete whatever it was.
No, that was something. I use this for as a pointer in my video. I stick a lightsaber on this and I point at things. But when I was down there, that's a shit. And when I was down there, I found another one of these guys. I knew I had more of these. They're my duplicate ones.
Which one was that, Si?
His name is Rios.
Royce, yeah, Royce.
And this guy, his name is
Kadira.
Ozil.
Oh, Ozil, yeah.
Ozil. I tell you what, there is nothing better watching YouTube than watching Si O'Connor, right? Trying to pronounce somebody's name.
I know, yeah, it's unreal, isn't it?
No one asked him to pronounce the Harry Potter ones.
No, I always get them wrong.
It's cool.
When I make a Harry Potter video, you notice I don't say leave a comment in the comment section below because it gets overwhelmed. You can't say that name.
Overwhelmed with abuse, folks. That's what it'll be. So, Emmasaurus, what are you building? What's going on there? Are you building a brickhead maybe or something like that?
I'm building some super cute brick heads. These like puppy ones. What is there an official name? What is it? I don't know. German Shepherd, puppy German Shepherd brick heads. But they're super cute. I haven't gotten very far yet. But yeah, I want to mod it eventually to make it look like Ladybird because I think that'd be really cute.
Yeah,
just need to get the tan for white. Should be all set.
Yeah, no, it'll look good. Now, someone who has actually got a real life outstation, folks, is Mr. Solo Brick Builder. Solo, how's Nelson today?
He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. He's going to be begging to go out in a minute to let him out downstairs. But no, he's all right. He's all right. Just wish he stopped scratching his ears apart.
Hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got really bad ears. We've just found out as well a couple of days ago. My brother didn't tell me, but apparently he's very obsessive over his tennis ball. So he nearly bit my daughter as well. So all good for it.
Yeah, so you want to be careful with that. But
just a bit.
Is your animals can be a bit. One thing you should never trust. Never trust a child. Never leave a child. Well, me personally, anyway. I never leave a child alone with an animal.
Like that's the biggest problem. It's a big pain because like I can no longer like just shut my daughter in a bedroom, go play with something over there while I just quickly run down to the bins and launch some rubbish in the bins.
Yeah,
I have to wait now for the missus to come home, and then by that point it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh god, it is a pain. But yeah, no, I'd never ever leave her alone with a dog. Never.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've had little dogs before, but I never trust. At the end of the day, dogs are very, they're from the wolves. They all come from the wolves family. So, but yeah, I mean, I say that, folks. I was bitten quite badly by a dog when I was a kid. So
she wasn't even alone though. I caught her a couple of days ago. She was on the settee. I think it was just before side stream, and she was on the settee and she was trying to climb on his back to ride him like a horse. I was like, yeah, that's not going to go well. So I better just sort that out. You're going to bed.
That would probably give me the up as well. But anyway, you're doing well, mate. You're doing a great job. Sorry, what was that? You just stuck up to the.
Jack Gallifrey was asking what about the lightsaber. So I stick it onto this long thing, and then you're able to point, and you don't get BFAB commenting on anything under your nails or little stuff like that. So I don't like seeing people pointing at things, but so I always use a lightsaber to point at things. So like you say, well, this is the cabinet, and this is the window, and this is the sticker, and it's very good, Greg.
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that. I like it. I don't. What's the matter with using a finger?
Well,
it's good enough for Jag. Why is it not good enough for you?
I don't like man fingers. It's okay if you're a female or a man who wears nail varnish. That's fine. But
or if you just have very feminine fingers.
Yeah, have you seen Greg's hands, Richard?
Yeah, they're very feminine.
I've got very feminine fingers.
You're giving Tek grief for moisturising. It's clear you do too, Greg.
Exactly. Thank you, Richard.
I'm just gonna say we watch our YouTube on a big giant like 4K TV, so people's hands are really large for us.
Oh God.
Hey Sarah, look at your TV.
Gosh, I'm not going to show my hands. My hands
Look, Bricks even agrees. She said, "Oh no, don't read that out."
There we go. Greg's got beautiful hands. Yeah, I agree, Brixish. Yeah, I do that for you, Brixish. You know that. Oh, there we go. So, okay, we all got a couple of people just popped in. Oh no, we haven't. Well, we're going to bring Tek in, but we've got someone. We got someone in the house. Now, if this person is ready, give us a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, I've only got one thumbs up, folks. I got 2 thumbs up. So this guy is more than ready, folks. This bloke was born ready to be on London Calling. He really was. Now, how can I describe this person who's coming on the London Calling? Well, funny enough, I made it up about 2 seconds before we went live, folks. You've heard of Masters of the Universe and He-Man. Well, we've got our very own He-Man here tonight, folks. He's not a master of the universe. He's a brick master of all things. He is, of course, TrickyBricks, a.k.a. Flynn.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hi, Flynn.
Hey,
Good
Flynn.
to see you all. Hi. How nice to see you all and meet some of you all for the first time. I've seen you all, of course, on like on your various channels and doing your shenanigans here. But yeah, it's how great to share a screen with all these talented, awesome people. Very cool.
Let's bring you up a bit. I like to travel around the panel. I do. So don't get comfortable.
I love your background. It's so gorgeous. Is that what you use on Twitch?
Yes, it is. Actually, we did a backdrop challenge. So we started working on a secret project on our work table, and we could no longer have our like studio in the background. So like I got a green screen, and we do these weekly challenges. And so we're like, okay, come up with a backdrop, like come up with a backdrop for us. And a bunch of people did. And this particular one is by Ms. Slowbrickda, and I just love it. It's so great, and it makes, you can't see it because she's behind my head, but it makes use of that the new cabaret singer figure.
Oh, let's have a look. We love that. We love cabaret singer.
Yeah, and you should actually see the rest of it. It was a whole series of them, like the before the show, the while the show is going on, and then after the show, and she has her like headdress pulled off and like all the lights are on. It's a pretty great little series of a series of photos.
It is just the most gorgeous background I've seen on anybody's like.
It's really pretty.
Before. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I was like, oh, it's just perfect. It's not too. I mean, it is. It's a little extra, but it's like just the right kind of extra. Like it sits in the background extra.
It's nice. It's nice. I like it when you get those boxes. You know, the really packaged boxes that you can kind of put people's Christmas presents in already, and sort of say,
yes.
"Hey, I like that." And it's got that, and the mesmerising effervescent lights from it. That comes on.
Exactly.
I do love a bright colour. No, it looks very nice. So Flynn, first time on London Calling. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It really is. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, probably half the people out there in the chat have heard of you, but not necessarily everyone in the UK. And the only reason I say that is here in the UK, we were starved, and we are starved in all honesty, folks, of Lego Master shows. We really are. So tell us a little bit about your adventure that you once had on it.
Oh, sure. So my husband Richard and I, who's the other half of TrickyBricks, the two of us got chosen to be on Lego Masters US. Oh, I'm hearing some echo. Is that me?
No, I'm not. Can't hear any echo. Has anyone got any echo?
Yeah,
I hear an echo.
then it's probably
Sorry. Anyway, so my husband and I got chosen to be on Lego Masters US Season 1 after about, 4 years in the hobby. And we'd done some really big designs that we'd taken to some conventions. And I don't know. I still don't know how it happened. Like it was just like one minute we were just like building stuff by ourselves in our living room, and then the next minute we were like, filling out paperwork and making videos and picking out clothes and like flying to LA to be on a TV show, and it was quite a journey. And I think well, also like like Tyler and Amy were there, so I think we the two of our teams had that unique perspective of building as a couple. Although in Tyler and Amy's case, Amy's not so much of the builder. Tyler is really the builder in the family, where with Richard and I, like, we've built together a lot all the time before we went on the show. And also we've known each other for, oh gosh, well, we've been married for 10 years and we've known each other for like 30 years. And in all that time, we've done a ton of art projects together. We were heavily involved in theater, myself being directing and acting, and then Richard is a lighting designer, a theatrical lighting designer by trade. So we worked a lot together. So we have a lot of, we have our own kind of art language between the two of us. So it definitely, I think, made a different dynamic for us than, say, somebody like Sam and Jessica, who never really knew each other before the show. They just kind of like threw them together. And so it was, I think, created a good different dynamic between all the different teams.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool. So what kind of got you into Lego then? What captured your imagination about it?
Well, we doing a play takes a really long time, right? Like you're working on it for a really long time. Like you're rehearsing and then you're like making the costumes and building the sets, and it's like a long process. And having, to come to the great art at the end. And something about Lego, that like satisfaction of having like a completed art piece when you're done, like either like when you're done putting the set together or done building the thing, it takes much less time. You don't have to direct, you can direct actors that don't talk back.
Yeah.
Okay, I say that as an actor, I'm terrible, but just all of that like just sort of like completeness of an art piece. So we honestly were just tired of sitting around watching TV all the time every night. It was like, what are you going to do? Look at your phone, watch a TV. Like, what are we going to do? This would have been about 5 years ago. And I honestly, I don't know what it was. I was in like a Target or something. And I happened on the Lego aisle and I was like, oh, Lego, I haven't thought about that in a long time. That would be like really cool. And I saw the X-Men versus the Sentinel set. And I was 100%, I was like, oh, that is it. That's the thing. Because I'm a huge X-Men fan from way back. And it really, like, it had a Wolverine figure, it had a Storm figure. And, it was, I was definitely there for that. So picked it up, built it at home, had a really great time building it, and then, much like Richard and I do with all of our hobbies, dove into the hobby like with both feet in the deep end. Like I went on, it was Richard's birthday coming up, and I went and bought him like one of those giant, like, 58-gallon tubs of Lego that somebody was selling, like their collection, like just like a bundle. And I was like, hey, well, if we can make this with instructions, what do you think we could do without instructions? And so we just started pretty much right away building mocks, and we brought all of our sort of theater and art eye experience to the hobby. And so when we build our stuff, we really do think of it from a theater point of view, like what angle are people going to be viewing this from, like when, especially like with conventions, trying to all that stuff. And we also pay very, very close attention to color palettes and things. So we really approach Lego from an art angle, probably, I would say.
That's cool.
Fantastic. So you're kind of like the Andrew Lloyd Webbers of the
You might say that.
What's your favorite role that you've ever played? I didn't know that you were such a theater guy.
Oh yeah, I did theater for years and years and years. And my favorite role I've ever played, well, it was it was a favorite. It was also a complete growing experience, like as a performer. But when I was living in New Orleans, I got the chance to play uh, Hedwig, not in Harry Potter, but from Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and it was a show, a Broadway show or off Broadway show before it was a movie and such, and it is basically like a one person show with a rock band backing you up, and I've never sung rock, you know, before. I've never like headed up a band before, so it was like 100% new experience, and the whole show is presented as a rock concert. That's sort of like the conceit behind the show, and then Hedwig tells her story of like everything that happened throughout their lifetime, and all the songs go along with it. And it was an intense experience that like I definitely came out a different person on the other end of it. And I was actually really, really fortunate enough to meet John Cameron Mitchell, who is the writer of the show and starred as Hedwig forever on when the show was running. But yeah, so probably that one.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's really cool. Do you know what? One of my favourite shows, Broadway show. Like I say, I don't know if it's Broadway or West End. We got the West End here in London.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for it to open again, folks. I really can't. But some of my favourite shows that I've been to in the past is stuff like Wicked and Hamilton. That's the last one I went to was Hamilton.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to go see that. I saw it on Disney Plus. Like that was my so that was awesome.
Yeah, and Disney Plus one was pretty good. We saw it in Chicago, and some people said that the vocal for the Chicago was actually better than the main guy, which I don't know if that's true or not. But the Disney Plus one was also great. So
and then I was lucky enough to see the Book of Mormon on Broadway with the original Broadway cast, and I have never laughed so hard in a theater in my life. Like just like I was in pain by the end of the show.
That show's so great. Especially for the original cast, that's so lucky.
Yeah, it's the only show I've ever gotten to see the original cast of, but and also Lego. Sorry, just putting that out there. Making sure we say it. You know, you got to say it every couple of minutes.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Solo, so I don't normally associate you with theatre, but do you actually like going to the theatre? Because we're lucky because you're close to London, so we've got some of the best theatres in the world. Do you ever go?
Oh yeah, I've been plenty of times. Yeah, we saw Hamilton in the theatre. We saw Wicked, like yourself. Saw that. Yeah, Cats back in the day when that was a thing. We went to go see that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. We're like in like the best location because we could just hop down there, main lines down there, catch the train down there. Bosh, there you go. It's like really close, really easy.
Our Lego store at Leicester Square is bang in the middle of all Theatreland.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
You guys are so lucky. I feel completely theater starved because I'm in the Netherlands. I don't even know if the stuff here is even in English, and I love theater. I've definitely done stage acting myself as well. And I
can tell you this now, Sarah, that I feel like the most out of place person every time I go to a theatre.
Why is that?
I see how some people dress up, and I'm just rocking up. Yeah, I'll just like finish work. Yeah, snap it on. Yeah, off we go.
Hey, you enjoy it like you want to enjoy it, right? I mean, like that's what theater's about, right? Like enjoying it the way you want. Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's a good laugh. Christmas time, and you go to the pantomimes as well. They're awesome. They are.
Okay, I gotta say, like I'm a big fan of a lot of like I used to watch a lot of old British like sitcoms when I was a kid, and I've always like seen like the jokes about the panto shows. Like somebody's always like performing, and they come in some kind of ridiculous outfit, and like from like cultural osmosis over the time, I've learned like some of the different character names, and I've just like it's one of my like bucket list things to go and see a like legit British pantomime show. I want to see one so bad. It sounds amazing.
Are pantomimes, are they just Irish English kind of performances?
I think so. Yeah, I think judging by the sounds of things, yeah.
Yeah, I thought the way
You don't really get them much in Australia.
Really? I thought I thought the old Aussies would love it out there. What about the Kiwis, Richard? Are you boys and girls out there up for some pantomime action?
No. And I mean that with all due respect. No, we don't get a lot rolling through here. We get the odd show every now and again, but it comes to to Auckland, and it'll do a run in the one or two theatres that we have here. But sometimes they just don't last long. We just don't have the people to attend them. We have the people. We just don't have the cultured people to attend them. If you like, it's very different. It's not like London.
John Barrowman even was in Panto.
John Barrowman, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, he was in DC, like the DC TV shows and everything, but like he just rocked everything out. And then you have what's the guy's name? Christopher Biggins. Christopher Biggins, he's brilliant.
Biggins. I've seen. We used to go to pantomimes like every Christmas Eve, growing up until I was maybe like 14, like 15. We used to love it. It's like a really big family tradition for us. The best person that we ever saw at pantomime was Lily Savage, obviously played by Paul O'Grady.
Oh yeah,
he playing another character is so funny.
Oh, that sounds so great.
Yeah, just the whole experience of it, and it's so like silly and stupid. But yeah, I used to love going to those.
Yeah, honestly, it's such good fun. Flynn, you and your other half come over to London, right? We'll take you down the West End. We'll have a good night out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're planning on. Well, unfortunately, we were accepted to show our work at the Masterpiece Gallery at the Lego House in Billund, and we were supposed to go in 2020, and it got put off to this year. And then just recently, they kind of sent us a letter saying, hey, like, we still don't know what's going on. Do you want to do it this year? If not, we'll save a spot for you the following year. So we decided to go ahead and wait until next year just to make sure, we can really enjoy it. But the plan is to go on a little European tour after and go visit a bunch of different places. So we're definitely going to have to make that happen.
Yeah. All I can say is please do come to London.
We will. It's on the list. Richard's never been there. So.
Was this solo at Panto? You're on, mate.
I don't actually explore Malibu bands. Oh my god, you wouldn't want me doing that. Jesus.
Did you imagine us lot? I tell you what, folks, watching this is a bit like being at pantomime. Oh no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
A little bit.
Come on, that wasn't the best.
So I was telling you, I used to watch some British shows when I was a little kid, and I was sitting here in my chair yelling last week because Sai was like, what was that show where they worked in the department store and the lady with the hair? And I'm out I'm going, are you being served? Are you being served? I can't believe it. Are you being served? I used to watch that dumb show so much when I was a kid. I thought it was hilarious. Like, I just thought it was like the height of comedy. So if that tells you anything about me, it probably explains a lot, actually.
The same sort of vein is what me and Sai is all about, in all honesty. You know what I mean? We didn't, we can be up a little bit, in all honesty. We really do. But it's just good fun. It's good, colourful fun. And that's what it's all about. And that's why we like English folks, because it's all good fun. You know what I mean? So, Emmasaurus, I think it's time for an update on your huge, massive brickhead.
It's going. It's pretty cute so far. This camera is hard to focus, but yeah, here it is. It's cute. Like, yeah, I think it's better than I thought it would be, but yeah, I still kind of want to mod it to make it look like my dog. Yeah, and then we have the puppy, so that's coming along great.
Cute. I like the pink little brains in it. The pink little brains. Did that one have a pink brain as well? The one you're holding in your left hand. Did that have a pink brain?
This one does. This one, I don't think it did. I think it was like a blue brain.
Really?
Blue brain. That's what I need to know. Lego designers, tell us why. Tell us why.
Well, if there's anything like the dog that I've got down here, that makes a lot of damn sense, to be honest.
A blue brain.
It's not really a brain.
So, Solo, what have you been building this week? Because I bet any money, it ain't Lego.
No, it hasn't been Lego. No, it's been these things back here. It's been Kobe. Just been boshing those out at the moment. I'm loving it at the moment. I'm absolutely fallen in love with Kobe at the moment. I know, terrible of me. How blasphemy and all that kind of stuff. But I've generally fallen in love with it. I think it's such a great alternative if you like war stuff, that is. And I love war stuff. I'm a big historian. Yeah, I love all that kind of stuff. So
the nice way of looking at it is I wouldn't call it war stuff. I'd call it military stuff. That sounds a bit less. I don't know. Less aggressive.
Yeah, whichever way you want to call it. Well, they call it historical collection. Yeah, they do things with the. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I love it, and if you love printed detail, no stickers, man, no stickers. So,
do the bricks feel like pretty high quality, like the same as Lego?
Yeah. If you put a Kobe brick next to a Lego brick, you wouldn't tell the difference. Even come down to the clutch power. In some cases, this one's a bit too ridiculous. Sometimes, especially when you come to the plates. I've snapped my nail off before now trying to pull plates. They are like seriously stuck. Yeah, when they're down, you're like, leave it. Yeah, I even try to get a brick separator in there. They do not come off. No, they're great. They're absolutely great. And and even when they're finished, Greg said himself, it doesn't look like Lego. It doesn't look like bricks. It looks like
Have you got the fortress there, the flying fortress?
I haven't got the fortress, but I've got the Challenger 2 tank behind me here.
Grab the tank. Because honestly, folks, this does look like a model. It really does. We've got Ollie in the house, Hot House 44. He's saying, what's up, everybody? Good to see you, mate. Red Carnage, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. Here we go, folks.
I think Solo wants to be on and show off his tank.
I love my tank. Well, it's easy. I mean, the problem is the Flying Fortress is bloody massive, and I can't fit it in the shelf, so the tank fits rather nicely. But no, I love it.
What's the bottom look like? Like the thread.
That's exactly what I asked last night. Sarah. It looks cool. It's really clean, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that like a whole bunch of separate pieces that click together like the Lego threads?
Yeah. All 41 of them.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Each side. 41 each side. Yeah. But I tell you what, there are some bricks in here that will make a Lego fan absolutely jealous. There really are some real nice bricks that some mock makers that will go, damn, I want that in my life. But they won't use it if you've got Lego, but there you go. I'm going to put that there. It's solid as a rock.
Now, what is that to your left? Is that a tank? That grey, looks like a grey house or something?
That's the tank. Yeah, that's the German Mark 1. I'm not even going to pronounce it because the name's about 15 letters long. I'm just going to call it the A7V. But yeah, it was a German answer to the Mark 1 tank. Basically, loads of guns. Ooh. Yeah. That's all we got. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a beast of a thing, that is.
All right. We've got Matt.
Oh, wow, Matt.
Oh, my God.
Just need to make that a bit longer, Matt.
Yeah, it's great. They did look like a tank. They look more like a water thing, a water butt or something. Matt, how are you getting on with your... Actually, I have curiosity, Matt. Why are you building a modular anyway?
I've got a number of them, and I'm actually sort of doing a little bit of like because I want to do a city at this point, but just like a little bit of a shelf, and going to have some modulars up there because I've done the alternative builds for the hidden side one, like doing that as a modular, and there's a few other ones which you want to get through at some stage, like Tower Bridge goes to a modular, but you got Big Ben goes to a modular. There's a few other ones, so just starting to get through them. As with anything, lots to do, not enough time.
Well, this is very true. This is very true. Lego YouTubers are always squeezed for time. They really are. But there we go. So Flynn,
Yes.
I'm going to be picking on you quite a lot tonight, I'm afraid, because you're doing shiny on the
Are you
channel.
sure you want to do that to your show? You want people to stay, right?
Let's pop you over there, actually, and then I'll come over here. The BrickScene will be back in a
Oh,
second.
now I'm in the Marsha spot.
It is. Over here. Here we go. We move it all around. I like moving people around. I don't like people getting comfortable in one position, folks. I like to move it around.
Whenever I see a layout like this, I'm always like, oh, which spot am I in? Am I Bobby, Peter? I was Peter before. Now I'm Marsha. Very good. And I love that Emmasaurus is Alice and remains Alice in the center. Oh, Sai, that makes you. I think that makes you Carol Brady. I'm afraid.
What does that make me? I'm not talking about, folks, but what does that make me?
The Brady Bunch.
Oh, you're Peter.
Peter. Oh, okay. Brady. I did watch the Brady Bunch. I never watched it. I watched the Monkeys.
Oh yeah, the Monkeys are awesome.
Here we come.
I wish we had reruns. There's no reruns of that show, and there should be.
Oh, the Monkeys.
Yeah, I used to love them.
I'm gonna guess it has something to do with music licensing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be pretty good, actually. Yeah, I tell you, Mork and Mindy. What about that one? That'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you guys! Okay? So do you know which American TV show that Mork and Mindy was a spin-off of?
Happy Days.
Mork and Mindy was Happy Days.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, it was. I remember them being on it. I thought it was a crossover though when I saw that episode, but they was actually
Nope.
on there.
That was a thing. Yeah.
So was there an alien on Happy Days?
Yeah, Mork.
Yeah.
Mork came.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, they had already jumped the shark, like literally at that point. So
Yeah.
I think they felt like they could do anything.
Wow.
So
They do anything, and then what? You get somebody like Robin Williams come in. What do you do with him? Like, you just let him go.
exactly. You're going to be an alien. Okay, he's an alien. Everybody, he's an alien. That's probably how it went.
Reach with his finger. I used to remember that. God. What did he say? Is it something like Nimu Nimu or something like that? wasn't it?
Nanu.
Thank you,
And
Sai.
he ushered in the horrifying fashion of giant, wide rainbow suspenders with like giant pins on it in the 70s. Yeah, it was bad news, man. But everybody wanted those rainbow suspenders. They were a hot item for however long that show was on.
Sorry, we're gonna have to get our ones back out again in the cupboard. Happy Days. I mean, the thing is, though, the Fonzie, he always seemed a bit out of place on Happy Days to me. But hey, everybody, and then he would get the old jukebox to smash, and then boom, and start playing. I mean, he was always like he was a magician or something.
Well, and he was also, like 30 or whatever. He
wasn't growing up one, wasn't he? But he seemed to be in like a time warp compared to everybody else.
Well, and the funny thing too is they when the show first came on, like when it was like a pilot, the network executives wouldn't let them put him in a leather jacket because that was like you were a bad hoodlum if you wore, because that was in the 70s, so you've got these guys working who were alive in the 50s, and that was like really horrifying to them, somebody in a leather jacket. So they made him, in the first few episodes, he's wearing like a sort of James Dean, like red zip up, kind of like Rebel Without a Cause thing.
He was a mechanic, in it, so they could kind of get away with doing that. I think he did a border. Good looking guy though, Henry Winkler, back in the day, folks. Good looking guy. He was like the UK's answer to Shakin' Stevens. He was hugely popular in that role. Like it was massive. It was kind of crazy. Anyway, sorry, we've sidetracked down that rabbit hole. Oh no, I love American TV. I do. Cheers. I used to love watching that. Well, I grew up when I was a kid. I don't know why. My mum was a nurse when I was a child, and she used to go, like, she'd doing the night shifts and stuff like that. And I used to. My dad would be at home with me, and he'd let me go to bed really late. So I'd always watch programs like Hill Street Blues and stuff like that.
And see, I watched Benny Hill and stuff like that. Hill Street Blues, Benny Hill, it's kind of the same thing, right?
Benny Hill. Oh, blimey. I tell you what, some of that early Benny Hill stuff was a bit You wouldn't go there.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember being a kid and feeling like super naughty because it would come on, like it was like on PBS or something on, in the US, and it would be on at like, I don't know, 4:00 in the afternoon on a Sunday, and like what's kid me doing at 4:00 on a Sunday at my grandparents, like my super religious grandparents' house? I'm like sneaking in the other room to watch naughty Benny Hill episodes and feeling like I was doing something really naughty.
When you think about it, so Benny Hill, I mean, you'd agree with this probably, Sarah. Benny Hill was very pantomime-y, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, what sort of old TV shows do you lovely lot out there in the chat? What did you used to watch? What about you, Solo? You got pretty good taste in TV.
Yeah, because I was brought up in quite I was brought up by my grandparents, so you can imagine the TV shows that they used to like make me watch. And to be honest, I really like On the Buses, that was one of them.
You butler.
Yeah, exactly. LOLO, I still love LOLO. I absolutely love that show. Oh god. And is it not Midsummer's Murder, is it Summer's Dream or something like that? Oh god, I can't remember the name of it now.
It's not Midsummer's. Yeah, it's not Midsummer Murders.
No, it's not Midsummer's Murders. It's basically a load. I think it was 3 guys in the countryside, and just kind of wandering around there. Yeah,
that don't sound weird, does it?
No, that is Last of the Summer Wine.
Last of the Summer Wine. That's it. Yeah, got it. So, yeah, that's the kind of shows I was brought up with, and I didn't really like Last of the Summer Wine too much. Yeah, they were the kind of stuff I was brought up on. Proper old school.
It was funny for the time, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could definitely have a good laugh on. And
I tell you what, right? Hot House, Ollie's, that's a good one. Porridge, 1 foot.
Porridge, yeah, that was another one. Yeah.
I think my absolute favourite one when I was a kid growing up, UK TV, and honestly, folks, watch it. It is hilarious, I tell you, and it's way ahead of its time. And that is Rising Damp. I used to love that. With old Whitby in it.
1 foot in the grave, man. That's a classic. That is.
All that lot. Blimey, Matt. What's going on here, Matt? What's it? Yeah, I can see,
there you go.
I can see Flynn. I can see SaraStarBricks. You've got 2 there. What's in the middle there? Is that Emily?
Emily, yeah.
Yeah, looks good. And I'm liking it.
And taking his sauna.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
That's the happiest you've ever looked, Solo.
That's a good point, actually.
Oh, it's funny, man. It's funny. BrickScene is back. So, BrickScene, how long are you going to be? Have you given yourself? Have you got a deadline for building the Ninjago garden?
I'm hoping to finish it today so that I have space on my desk for tomorrow for building the ghost.
The ghosts, come on!
The ghost.
What is the time now? So this time tomorrow, folks, we're going to be 40 minutes into a stream. We're going to build it until we. That's it. We're going to. That's the one. Oh yeah, look at that. Look.
That's an expensive bag of minifigs. That is.
Amen to that. That's pretty much what my one looks like at the moment as well. Just a bag of parts.
Did you manage to get all your parts in the end for your Solo?
Well, all the parts are there. I just haven't been bothered to build it yet. So it's just.
Have you got a ghost as well? Have you?
Yeah, I've got a ghost. Yeah. It's just a bag of bits at the moment. It's just.
You had to part out, didn't you, and buy some of the pieces for it, didn't you?
No. It was the Phantom. The Phantom 1. I've had to part out a lot of parts of it. But again, that's just a cheap old little set. I could just buy a whole new thing. But yeah, it was only missing about five or 6 parts. So
I've actually got a spare Phantom 1. Someone. I got it in a bulk lot somewhere. I've got 2 of those.
Have you?
Yeah. should have got in touch, Solo. Should have got in touch. You still need some bits. Do you still need bits?
I still take it. It's always good to have 2, isn't it? I've got the Phantom 2, which is still in its box. I don't want to
We'll talk offline, man. If you need some bits, let me know. I'll send them over to you.
Yeah. I mean, now you've opened your BrickLink store. Is your BrickLink store open now?
No.
What?
I know. It's now been 5 weeks. 5 weeks, and I'm still waiting.
Wow.
I have since been looking at the forums because I thought, what have I done wrong here? I've obviously done something wrong. And you go onto the forums and there are so many people complaining that they haven't heard back for one reason or another. Apparently about 6 or 7 weeks at the moment for any sort of response from the customer services at Bricklink.
Maybe it's just me constantly complaining to Lego, where the hell's my Porsche and blacksmith house? I do apologize.
Yeah, all resources have been diverted to handling you. No, but I'm gutted because, you know, I split these sets up now. Well, it was the beginning of Feb. Oh, no, it was actually probably middle of Jan that I split all the, you know, part of about $5,000 worth of sets out. And I've been sitting there, just sitting on them this whole time, waiting to start selling pieces. So I'm a bit miffed by it, to be honest.
Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. Hello, delicious foods. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Right, now then, we're going to do this, folks. I'm going to show off a few pictures. So, Flynn, you're very interactive with your audience, your subscribers, your viewers. So I've started. I always like to immerse myself in it because basically it's a good excuse not to build anything, in all honesty. But then I always like to show off people pictures. Oh, blimey, this is pretty good. Lego Madness sent this in. Lego Madness has built what is a very classic-looking, rather wonderful castle, folks. Check this out. Look at this. We'd all love to have one of these.
Oh, that raised base plate. That's awesome.
Isn't it? So thank you so much for that, Lego Madness. I'm going to show you another picture that he sent in. It's this one here. This is just some stuff that he's built, and it's a collection of stuff. But I do like the horseback on it. I think that looks rather good. Oh, there we go. Get it in there. Looks really good.
Nice.
Okay, good little collection. That's that new tractor. That actually quite a lot of people quite rate that as it happens. And I'll tell you what I built yesterday, folks. I actually built something. I built this, and it's. I've got to be honest. That is a phrase I use rather a lot. I have to be honest.
That's a good way to be.
It is. That is true, actually. It's fantastic.
That is fantastic. That color scheme is really great.
Yeah,
it is. The color scheme is absolutely fantastic. Gold. I mean, gold and white. I think looks fantastic, which I discovered building a Ninjago set. But teal and gold, amazing. I mean, look at that print on that face.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Dream about having a set like that, eh?
Yeah. Well, I think Tek in particular likes the tongue on this one for some reason. I haven't really asked him why.
I think the tongue's the creepy part about it.
Is it? He's just jealous, folks, because Monkey Kid doesn't have any dragons sets in it. I don't think.
No, we don't need dragons to impress. We got plenty of good sets. Don't you worry about that.
I tell you what I did buy this week, folks, and please don't gasp, everyone. Please don't gasp. It is Lego.
No, that's going to make me do it, right?
Yeah, me too.
Technic set. Everything. Hey.
Oh, is that the pullback one? Very nice.
Yeah. Look at that. It says it's a two. I'm not quite sure what it's
really as well.
Okay, Technic, real Technic. And I bought it because it was £12, reduced from 18, I think it was. So,
yeah,
bargain.
I am building on a set that I am. Do you ever just sometimes have to build something, and sometimes it's just kind of a little bit of a slog at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had that, like, on a build?
It's happening below me with the Ninjago Gardens.
Okay, but to be completely fair, this is what I'm building right now.
Oh,
no. That's Manchester United.
Yes, it is. Lego sent us a copy, and so we've been putting it together. But I gotta be like super upfront and say we know zero about sports, and we even know less about UK sports. But I will say it's a really fantastic model of like a building I don't really know much about, but it's really cool. Did any of you guys did any of y'all put this together?
That is Old Trafford. That is Old Trafford you're building there. Not to be confused with cricket ground, folks, but the football ground.
Old Stratford, that's what you call it. Old Stratford.
Old Trafford, yeah. He's a Chelsea fan, so don't listen to him, Flynn.
Well, I'll just say right now, if any of y'all want this and you'll pay the shipping, I'll send it to you because we don't have a whole lot of room, and this again.
As a football fan, it's one of those sets I really want to build, but I don't want to own. If that
I know.
Because I am a football fan. I'm a West Ham United fan, believe it or not. I say believe it or not. That's no great big thing. We normally do terrible, but we're like fourth in the league at the moment, way above Chelsea at the moment. We are.
Yeah, you keep laughing that one up, Greg.
Tek supports some team called Reading, but yeah, no. Everyone's thinking, who's Reading? Who are they? Or Reading, as some people call them. Tek.
Well, I mean, it's got a lot of cool build style, build things in it, but the end result isn't a cute puppy.
That is a cute puppy. Do those puppies have names? Do they have names?
Not yet. One of them will be Ladybird once I'm on it. But for now, I don't want to like get too attached to them, so I'm not going to name them yet because I will change them up. But their names, like their official names, if that's what you're asking, are German Shepherd and Puppy.
That sounds a bit generic. I'm liking that. Anyway, so what you need to do now is do a video about building it and stuff like that, and then do a mock. And Ladybird, it's got beautiful video, YouTuber stuff written all over it. It'd be cool, and I think a lot of other people would be interested to see that as well because your dog is predominantly white, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that'll be kind of neat. It should be pretty easy too. She is a little bit like sandy colored. She used to be all white, and as she like aged, I guess she's getting a little bit more sandy. So, yeah, you can use some of these pieces, I think, but we need to throw some white in there. She's like a white labby type mutt thing going on. She's cool, cool dog.
No, she's cool. It's really cool. And you're fairly new to the brickhead scene as well, Emily. What do you think of them?
I actually really like them, but I think they're dangerous too because I mean it's the whole like pops thing, but for like the Funko Pops, and I know those are addicting. Like I have friends who have them, and it's crazy. But something nice about the Lego brickheads, I guess, like I don't know, I guess these are brickheads as well, but like for the characters too. I mean, normally with Funko Pops, like once you open them, they lose their value. From what I understand, I'm not a collector, but with Lego, they go up like crazy. Like we just bought Mickey and Minnie for I think like Mickey was $40, I think, like something crazy like that used. And so that's kind of nice. Like once you open it, you build it, it doesn't go down in value, but they're also really cute. I think I have them right up on that shelf. I don't know how well you can see that, but
I think
Pluto, Belle, Beast. Yeah, everyone's there.
I like Beast. Beast was actually the first one I ever bought, strangely enough.
That was a real early one, wasn't it?
And what I liked about the early ones that you used to get, they used to number them as well. You used to get like a little printed plate.
It's interesting because they were gonna axe the line, and then like all the fans were like, no, don't, and they decided they kept on going. It was gonna like a year ago or something. There was lots of talk about them ending the line.
They were knocking them out like literally a set a week, wasn't they? At one time, it was like they were flooding the market with it.
Well, I didn't. So I didn't know that pops were still such a huge thing. Like they're like, I really didn't. Like I appreciate collecting and things, and I'm not talking down about them. I just didn't know they were still as popular as they are. And then I was on like Twitter, and apparently they did. And I won't give any spoilers. I'm just going to say they did the Timmy and Tommy characters from WandaVision. And apparently they went on sale and sold out in like 5 minutes. And people on Twitter, like it was trending on Twitter. Like people were losing their minds over the fact that they could not get the Tommy and Timmy pops. I was really surprised. I had no idea that it was still like you would have thought they were like fancy tennis shoes or something. The way people were freaking out.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Flynn, you're in good company here tonight because a certain Cy O'Connor has just recently kicked off the Funko Pop channel, haven't you, Cy?
I sure have. Yeah, so it's going to be a side project, so it's not going to be like an update an upload every day. But yeah, I mean, like I've got like way over 100 pops. I think 170 Funko Pops. But they're still huge. Every year they have a big convention. There's a private convention. There's a Funko Pop movie. There's like huge. I mean, some of the expensive ones like, can go for like up to $4,000. It's pretty crazy, yeah. And everybody
crazy.
Did you ever hold the Hulkbuster from the Avengers?
No, because I only collect a certain type of Funko Pops, like exclusive ones.
An exclusive one. Really?
I'm not into the Avengers ones unless they glow or unless they're, specifically special. So no, I wasn't into those ones.
What about the Jane Foster Thor? Were you able to get that one?
No, I didn't even try to because there were a few other ones that I wanted at the same time. And then over here, the Funko Shop Europe had only opened a few months ago as well. So we haven't been able to get many of the exclusives over here up until recently.
Also, I'll tell you, I have one in the other room, and the box is a little dented, but I don't collect them. So if you would like it, it is yours.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Jane Foster Thor. Yeah, she's pretty cool. And I think I may have like a Deadpool one or something else too. But you're welcome to them if you like them.
Excellent. We'll talk after the stream, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm glad to find somebody who enjoy, will enjoy it,
I tell you someone who we enjoy, Flynn, is this little character here.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, Nolik.
Say hi, Nolik.
Hi, Nolik.
Hey, Nolik.
That person is Flynn. Say hi, Flynn.
Hey, how's it going?
Matt is over here.
Hi, Matt.
And then Greg is there. And there's Emily.
Hi, Emily.
And we have Sarah and Mike, who you know all these. And who's this?
And Darren and Takia.
Yeah, and Richard.
And Richard.
Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, you're a bit shy. Look, Emily has a doggy.
Ooh, you want to see the doggy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Super.
I really meant Ladybird, but it's okay.
Oh.
Excited. Yay, Ladybird. And Paris is there somewhere, I think. She's up on the floor.
She's actually in the bedroom right now.
Oh, she's chilling out. Chilling out, having a rest. And look, there's Darren's brother's dog.
Oh, puppy.
Oh my God.
The best I can get.
There goes a finger.
Yeah, don't rip your arm off.
And
look, Tek is looking at the ceiling for some reason. Oh, look, that's us.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Say thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
Okay, say bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
I know that.
Have a good one, buddy.
Oh, look, before you go, look, so Gallifrey Bricks says hi. Oh, your tummy. Gallifrey says hi. Land of Sweet says hi. Knights of Glyn said hi. Bricky Ty says hi. Who else is there? Just Build It. Simon. There's so many people saying hi. Aren't they all cool?
Simon.
Two Simon. Yeah, his name is Simon as well.
Simon.
Bye, everybody. Bye. I'll have to mute the mic.
Later. Oh, he's so cute. Big Wheels says hi, no leg. Hey, no leg. Loads of love for no leg. Deservedly so too. Larry Lagon says, hey, little guy.
Oh.
Very cool. Now then, folks, we're on a bit of a mission tonight. We really are. Believe it or not, we might be giving this folly of doing a stream, but in all honesty, what we're trying to do is kind of gear ourselves up for the gift we purchased, the Amelia Earhart tonight. So, Tek, do you want to fill us in a little bit on the plan for tonight?
So yeah, so London Calling's going to go a bit longer tonight. We're going to stream till about 11 o'clock UK time. So you got a few more hours yet, 2 more hours hanging out with you guys, and then we're going to switch over to my channel. And yeah, we're going to see what everyone's going to be buying to get that Amelia Earhart promo. There's also the Dots promo is still currently available, the little photo frame polybag. I think if you spend over £35, and then also the mini Monkey King mech polybag will go live if you spend over £35 on Monkey Kid. So
what did you buy for £35 from Monkey Kid? Like nothing?
Everything, everything bar the blister pack, the white dragon horse bike, and the Monkey Kid dragon or Monkey Kid bike. There's the Monkey Kid bike set as well. Everything else I think is like over £35, or at least £35 or more.
Okay, cool. Now, are we gonna be keeping the tabs on just in case Lego decides to go live with it here?
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm doing this one now, and yeah,
it'd be nothing worse than if none of us get it and Solo does. That'd be the worst thing in the world.
Going to the Lego store tomorrow.
Then it wouldn't come, and he'd have to rent, and then he'd get 3, and then he'd be happy.
He really does.
I'm not apologising for nothing.
Nothing to apologise for, mate. Nothing to apologise for.
No, exactly.
Are you getting
anything that gives you ideas for videos is a good thing.
Exactly.
Hey, it's
£100. BrickBod says, how much is to spend for the Earhart one?
Yeah, it's £100.
It's 100 all right across, isn't it? It's like €100, $100, and probably $250 in Australia.
It's already gone here. They came out last week and it's gone. It's already on the second-hand market for an absolute fortune.
Yeah, how much are they selling for over there for? Because also as well, and I've got to tell everyone this because Tek, just so you know, right? Don't forget to put in your coin code tonight when you do your order.
Yes, the Octane coin. I've got to.
The Octane coin tonight, folks. Woohoo!
Yes, I need to write that
They're
down.
selling for about 50 quid on the second-hand market here.
They are. Well, I tell you what, the coins over here.
No, the Earhart set.
Oh yeah, that's going for a good £50, and the coins, folks, they're going from anywhere between £50 and £75. Oh, wow. Do I really sound like that? I sound like a Cockney.
You do.
Cool, blimey, governor.
Oh no.
But anyway, you lovely lot out there in the chat, tell us if you're going to be buying the gift we purchased tonight. I saw someone was out there, but what are you going to buy with? Me personally, I want to get the gardens, the lantern gardens. That's what I like to get because that's in stock.
Oh, that's such an amazing set. Oh my goodness, it looks so cool.
Flynn, are you into the Ninjago stuff, or did you buy that one because it is a good standalone set?
Oh no, So I think so I don't know anything about the cartoon or the show or the characters, like again, like through osmosis, like I know their names, like, but not, in any serious way. Yeah. But I think one of the very first big sets we got was the Temple of Air Jitsu. And we were really fascinated by, at that time, particularly because we were new to the hobby, the architecture and the roof structures, and my very favorite part in probably almost any Lego set I've ever built was the little shadow show that they built into the bottom floor. There was like a little screen and a little crank with a light brick. I mean, it was brilliant. It was just so brilliant. And then when I saw Ninjago City, that was like kind of like a pie in the sky set. I was just like, oh, there's just so much of it that looks so cool. And I love that it has like a costume shop and a comic book store, and it has all these levels. It's just so cool. And then I did my my very first Lego commission for Google. And when that check arrived, I was like, I'm buying it was like my first like really big Lego set treat was that. And then when we were on Lego Masters, we used to go with the other contestants. We would go on I mean, pretty much every other week or so to the Lego store that was close to where we were filming, and we would go shopping. And it was on Black Friday weekend, so like Thanksgiving weekend here in the States, and the Ninjago City docks was about to go on sale and then probably retire because they were going to like get rid of the last of them. So I ended up getting that one because like, well, I have to get it. It's going on. If it's going to be retired and it's on sale. So I picked that up. And then now, of course, I have to get City. And again, I'm not like into Ninjago, but I feel like the design of Ninjago is a really important design aesthetic for Lego in general overall. And the way that one of the things that I love about them is their experimental, or like the way they approach roofs in Ninjago is great, because you could get really stuck in just trying to recreate that, that slope kind of roof one way, and then once you found that way, like just stick with it. But they are consistently changing up the way that they create them, and I'm always amazed by the different the styles that they're able to come up with and still put across the same architectural type.
Some of them are absolutely amazing what they've done to come up with those little facade roofs. I'm just looking at some of them here. You've got the one with the black sausages, and then you've got the one with the meat cleavers. And if I remember, my city's out there, but you had like
crowbars,
spades as well.
Yeah,
it was just absolutely amazing what they've come up with.
So I definitely want to get, gardens, because I have to have all of them.
Did you see his eyeballs then? Check his eyes out. Give us the eye. Give us that eye.
That's my get me off the main screen face.
Imagine waking up next to that every morning, folks. Blimey. I'm gonna be asleep.
Can I show something?
Say it louder. I'll let her hear that.
She's going, yeah.
Okay, if I show something?
Yeah, go for it, man.
So this is from the roof of the stadium, and this is one of the things like I found fascinating. So this is like a curved fence with robot arms on it, and the robot arms are hooked to these little bar hinges right here that then have rods sticking out of them, and then they create this great shape. And then you put it onto the roof. I can kind of show you how the one that's already on here, and then you spread them out like that.
Wow.
I just think that's genius. A really, really cool build.
That's why I really want to build it, because it does look really cool. Like some of the techniques, and of course, being a football fan, I really want to build it. I've always wanted to build like a mock stadium.
Yeah.
But I just want to build that stadium for some reason. I just really, really want to build it.
Yeah.
And you're
Manchester United written all over it.
Well, you heard my offer. You pay for the shipping. You can have it.
We'll talk.
I know. What am I? I'm on here like giving it all away. Funko Pops, Lego sets. Woo!
I wish they had gone for a stadium like Wembley that would have been more like universally appealing to people. They did limit their audience with picking a specific team.
I agree. I think they probably should have done. Cheers, Matt. I think they probably should have done like the Maracana or or Wembley, or one of these iconic, even the Bird's Nest. The one that was from a few years back, because I think you would have had a lot of collectors who just want to build an iconic stadium by doing football for a start. Soccer or whatever you want to call it. It's niche.
Yeah.
To then go and do Manchester United, which is one of the most polarizing teams. I think you're going niche. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I think that's probably why the set hasn't done well, and why people like me, who are big football fans, haven't pulled trigger.
Yeah. Richard, would you buy the Barcelona one that's been rumored?
Yes, I'm definitely going to buy the Barcelona one. Definitely. I've been there a few times, and I have to now. Like it's.
Yeah, that is more appealing to me. Actually, the Barcelona one. As much as I'd like to own the Old Trafford one.
I mean, of course, the ultimate would be a Stamford Bridge one. Like hotcakes, I'm sure.
Do you know what though? The funny thing is, if I had a choice between Upton Park or the Olympic Stadium, I'd want Upton Park.
Okay. If Manchester United is niche, Upton Park that is no longer there.
Listen to him. His team's in the Majestic Stadium, and who's heard of that?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the this Trafford one, isn't there some kind of history behind like the build, like the structure itself, not so much like the team, but I thought there was some kind of
Is that an Easter egg?
Oh, dear.
Looks like it's like Snow White looking at an Easter egg.
I thought I was like, oh, I'm Snow White now. That's fine. I'm down with that. I thought it was a pizza, but that's just maybe because I haven't eaten lunch yet.
Matt sometimes goes a bit cubism on us. Paris is in the house, folks. Paris is in the house.
How is Paris, Sarah? I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah, she's doing a little bit better. So she has to take medication like 4 or 5 times a day, different stuff. And I give that to her, and she seems to be doing better. She has a healthy appetite, so that's really good.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, I finished this half. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It took
That's
a
the
really long time.
First 45 minutes is over with, folks. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh,
Wow.
Sorry. What was? Say
Wow.
question.
Wow. Wow. Like that's what I built in like what 90 minutes, 2 hours. Today, so.
I know. We'll smooth over that. Anyway, Flynn, show us what you got.
Oh yeah, so I finished the one side, and I haven't put any of the stickers on because we were trying to go through this. But here, so this is where like I feel like a lot of this stuff was really fun and cool, but this is where it gets a little tedious. Like all of this stacking of these. But I have to say, like a brilliantly rendered little stadium seats using 1x2 red bricks that have the little horizontal grooves on them. Mm-hmm. So when they're built sideways, it looks, like it could be construed as little seats. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool model.
It is. It's a really nice model, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice model. Matthew builds bricks. Hello, young Matthew. Hope you're well. London Bridge Bricks. He says, "Do you reckon the Amelia gift for purchase will be sold out by tomorrow morning?" Yeah. Well, put it this way: it goes on sale tomorrow morning at hopefully 1 minute past midnight. I reckon it will be sold out by 1/2 midnight. So, in a nutshell, yes, if you can, try and stay up and buy it if you can.
I was just talking to Richard about this morning. I'm really, I mean, not that I don't think Amelia Earhart is awesome, because I do. I was really surprised at the everybody seems to want it. Like it's, because gift with purchases come and go, and you get some notable ones here and there that people are like, oh, I really need to get that one. But this one seems like people are really, really hot on this one. And I wonder, what is it about it? Is it that it's a biplane, or
for me it's the minifigure. For me, it's the minifigure, and you don't have to spend. I mean, we were talking about this the other day, I think on Thursday. They've upped the threshold a lot. Like it's 150 on a regular basis for a gift with purchase, but they've got the nice boxes and stuff now. The airplane at the bottom part looks a bit too chunky for me, but I'm surprised they didn't do this on Monday, which is International Women's Day. I think that would have made a bit more sense. Tonight's just a random day, or tomorrow's a random day, But I like I collect minifigures, Flynn, so that's what interests me. And there's a few exclusive things on the Lego website that I want, so why not and get it?
Yeah.
How about you, Emmasaurus? Are you up for this gift with purchase tomorrow? Or later
tonight?
I'm
actually really excited for it. I think. I don't know. I mean, the build itself just looks really cool. It looks like a really great display thing. Like, I'll probably put it behind me at some point. But, man, like, I just don't know what I want to get for it right now. But, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, dig in and finally, like, get some Harry Potter sets. Because the Diagon Alley looks really cool. But I don't know. It's radical,
Yeah.
It's a great build. It's a great build.
Yeah, that basically in my Lego City, and I'm trying not to say it too often these days because everyone's going to say, "When's your video going to come out?" I've got some more shots to do this weekend, folks, and it will be out next week, I hope. But Diagon Alley is basically a market in London called Leadenhall, and basically I'm going to build it, and so everyone in the world is going to be Diagon Alley, but in my city, it's going to be Leadenhall Market. That is my market for my city. So that's what they're doing. And hopefully one day I might light it up, but I need to build some stuff first. So good going. I'm liking that. Now, here's the thing. How would you feel, Emma? How would you feel? And I'm only throwing it out there, folks. I'm thinking, theoretically. How would you feel if at the last minute Lego said, "Oh, I'm really sorry, we haven't got any gift with purchases for America," just like the Porsche? How would you feel about that?
I'd be very sad. That'd be so sad.
That's probably the nicest way of putting it. That really is. Because I know one thing, Solo wouldn't say it like that.
Well, I mean, that's just a disappointment, like I can't imagine.
I think you'd have a lot of very cross people.
After the Porsche one, after the Porsche gift with purchase.
Well, and I mean, and I also think though that like at least from the chatter that I've seen, the Amelia Earhart is a sort of more widely wanted one than like I think the Porsche one is probably like a little bit more smaller, narrower audience, where it seems like this Amelia Earhart one is sort of an across the board. Like a lot of people really.
Yeah, the other thing that gets me is like they announced. All right, fair enough. They announced that they couldn't get the stuff over to America. All right, bad weather and all that kind of stuff. But why couldn't they just delay it and just turn around and say, right, you are still going to get the gift with purchase, but can you just please wait and we will ship it over to the States as soon as the weather calms down, instead of just flogging it to the rest of Europe, which seems like what they've done. I don't know why I just couldn't just hold off and then wait a couple of weeks. The weather's going to calm down because it's coming. What, spring in your area now, isn't it, Emily? It's starting to warm up over there, so it's just like it's a couple of days. Just wait and go for it. It just kind of baffles me. And then the thing that really kind of annoys me is like, why are you announcing like a day before it's going on sale? Surely it should be already over there. Like most normal companies, it should be already there, ready to go. I don't know why they don't store them there, ready to ship out. That's just kind of what confuses me with it.
We have someone in the green room, folks. So we have it's like the Illuminati is complete now. There is now 10 of us. There are, and this like a fine wine, like a fine wine. This young man is. He really is, folks. He's quintessentially he's last in. That is for sure. But he is worth it, folks, because he's a beautiful man. He really is. He is, of course, the beautiful, the fantastic, the awesome, the brilliant. Be that.
Wow, y'all are making me smile. I feel so important right now. Thank you so much, y'all. So,
funny. You sound like you're in a tannoy system or something. Do
I sound bad? Give me 1 second. I'll fix that. I'm connected to my. Let me change to my AirPods because I'm driving. I just got off work making that money, and then I shall. Okay, give me 1 second. Do I sound better now?
You said you always sound all right. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Okay. It does. I take it you got your driving license back then.
Yeah.
Say yeah. Just say yeah. Whatever you say yeah.
For legal reasons, say yes.
Yeah. Uncle BFAB got a job. Yeah. So BFAB, is this day one for you? This is day one of your new job, isn't it?
So it's technically day 2. So yesterday was training, and then So.
Very cool. Very
Congrats, BFAB.
Thank you. I feel so rich now, guys. Okay.
Works one day and he thinks he's a millionaire. Jesus Christ.
I'm winning tomorrow, guys. I have enough money now. Kidding.
So BFAB, so day 2, what are you thinking? Are you thinking it's okay? You're going to go back tomorrow? Or there's no inkling that they're going to sack you yet or anything like that? So it's all good?
I'm enjoying it so far. Everyone seems pretty nice. But, yeah, you never know. It's me that they're dealing with. So one day might be cool. The next day they might be like, "You're fired." So
this is true. The merry-go-round that is, of course, life.
Greg, what does Matt have? Matt had something there for a second.
Oh, what's Matt got? What we've got? BFAB, so beautiful, I can't look.
Oh my god, it looks exactly like me. The head shape, perfect.
I love the arms. I'm loving the arms. Very cool. So BFAB, are you back? Is it retail you're doing, or is it?
Yeah, I work at a grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool. And do they sell Lego at this particular grocery store?
I wish they sold Lego there. That would be the best grocery store ever.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's America. They could have it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think most grocery stores sell Lego. I know there's a few, but I don't think there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, unless you call it like Walmart or Target as a grocery store, which I don't consider them grocery stores, but
Cool, man. All right.
Did you already
yeah.
make any friends?
what happened?
Did you already make any friends?
I never make friends. Everyone
Aw.
No.
Oh, poor Beefhead.
like
Yeah.
they're like stay 10 feet away from me. I'm like, dude, I just said hello. Okay.
Oh, well, BFAB's good. So where are you at the moment? Are you actually on your way to work? You're at lunch? Or
I'm
what?
on my way back from work. So yeah, I just got off like 10 minutes ago. So
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, that's cool. So what do you do then? During your lunch break, you actually go home?
I mean, you know, it's really funny. When I used to work at another job, I used to go home all the time for my lunch break and stuff. But like, no, I'm off work right now, and I'm just driving. My new job is too far from where I live, so.
Oh, okay, man. Yeah, that's cool. Well, that's not always a bad thing as well. Think of the petrol money you'll save and stuff like that. The last time I used to actually go somewhere, then come home and then go back again was when I was at school. I can't imagine doing that for a job. It'd be weird.
I used to go home. So there was a job that I used to work at that was like 3 minutes away, and I'd go home and I'd sleep for an hour. Half the time I wouldn't wake up in time. So
yeah, yeah, no, that's really good. Sorry, BrickScene, what was you going to say, mate?
I was going to say, when I used to live in London, mate, I used to walk across Hammersmith Bridge every day and then back for lunch and then back to work. But I think Hammersmith Bridge, you can't get across.
It's closed. It's closed. The council. The council, one of the richest councils in the world, folks. I'm not kidding you, right? We've got billionaires live there, and they can't afford to run a bridge for some reason. But there we go. They got all the money in the world, but they don't know what to do with it. It seems they're actually they're bringing in for that a ferry service that everyone's got to pay to use.
Just to go across that little stretch of water.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare for all the people that live around there. I know a lawyer who lives there, and he's moving house because they've closed the bridge off.
I literally used to live 2 streets just back from the bridge, and when they closed the bridge for repairs, it was so peaceful. You never knew you were living in London because no one used to come across the bridge. It was like a little village, you know. But anyway, sorry, I digress.
That's cool. No, that's cool. So, Tek. What's going on? Are you going to give us the big green light where if the Amelia Earhart tribute comes up for sale?
I'm keeping an eye on it. Yes, I am keeping a watchful eye. I don't want to miss out on it.
Yeah. Now, you might not see me, but my hand is raised. Should we really trust that, guys? Okay, just think about it for 10 seconds.
Did you really what?
Should we really trust Tek?
Oh, you're the one driving with that license.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't say this very often, but I am watching his fingers because I bet I've got this inkling that he's going to make sure he buys it first and then tells us.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
That's something I would do.
I would at least put it in the private chat, but then it would give it away because everyone would be like, right.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm going to do what Flynn does. I'll do an intermission on my stream.
That's so funny. We only ever did that today. Like that was specifically.
Oh, really?
Well, it's because we were doing. I mean, I actually used that intermission screen for my Twitch stream, and then today we were, the challenge was for people to make parade floats. So we did this gag where we like put up an intermission sign and like put winter clothes on and came back and acted like we were, hosting the parade out in the cold. It was very silly, but it was we don't usually do that. It was new.
I liked it actually. I know Si was watching it as well because he messaged me and he said they got an intermission. What's that all about?
I was watching too, and I was thinking, aren't you on this stream this morning? I was like, hang on a second, he's streaming on there. Isn't he streaming on here today? I was like, man, busy day.
I have one little intermission. Sarah does a little intermission sometimes when occasionally Sarah gets up. And she's like, well, I'm going to do a little intermission. And then there's sort of some nice music comes on or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to do a little intermission one or something like that. I could. I've got my intro, folks.
I actually feel like I need to update mine because I saw you guys' earlier, Flynn, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's like very elevator music-y, and then you guys came back and had the outfits on. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love it.
It was silly. We were going to do
feel
more
very
of that.
Inspired.
Awesome.
I like it all that. Flynn, do you use StreamYards or do you use something like OBS?
So we use Streamlabs OBS for our regular show, and then when we do our group Sunday shows, we use StreamYard. I just find StreamYard limiting when you want to be able to have like two cameras. Like I wanted to have because we were doing these things where we had 3 or 4 people all building the same set together.
Yeah.
And it made it difficult because I had to just keep switching back and forth between cameras. So I kind of prefer the OBS layout, but StreamYard is definitely superior for doing large groups like this.
Oh yeah, this is easy. This is doing this on OBS. Blimey, you'd be tweaking it like you wouldn't believe with OBS. But yeah, just so you know, I actually when was I doing it? It was on Wednesday on SideStream. I tested something out. I tried something. If you use StreamYards and you want to use 2 cameras, right? You got 2 choices. One, I've done before, and it works for Tree. You basically just use an old PC and you just connect it in as another user, as another person joining the stream. That they call the build user cam. The other way to do it, there's a more simplistic way to do it, but you just got to make sure everything's muted. Is just use another browser. So I used Edge, which is a Chromium style web browser. And what I did was I connected as another person, i.e. LBB build cam, for example, using that browser, and then that just sees it as another person, but it's the same PC. So it is another way of doing it.
Yeah, I tried that. And now I will say I did it 2 tabs in the same browser, and maybe it would be different if it was 2 separate browsers, but I found that it killed my camera. I started looking like stop motion, like it was all weird and jerky. So unfortunately that didn't work out, but I'll have to try it again with a different browser. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, if you use Chrome and Firefox, then you can mute the tab on Firefox or Chrome for the camera that you do, because the problem you start getting is two microphones as well.
Right.
So if you use Firefox and Chrome, that's what I use on a Mac for 2 cameras anyway, and it works a treat.
Well, the thing I like about Streamlabs OBS is you can really dig down and fine tune. Like I'm a former graphic designer by trade, so I really love making little graphics and little cartoons and stuff. And I find that you can sort of layer things in better with that particular format. But they both have their strength. We'll say that there's like some things that one has that the other doesn't, and vice versa.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'd like to. I wouldn't mind messing around with OBS, but I do. I do different streams with different people, so they're kind of different flavors of streams that I'll do. And I do one for myself called London Eye, and I really would like to have some sort of a better music input. And through OBS, I could create a scene and have that, so the music would sound better. But then equally, I can just turn this on and then just have it sort of playing in the background. Do you know what I mean? So there are ways around everything. It just depends how techie heavy one wants to get. But OBS is very good. I really do. In fact, I tell you who does stream really, really nicely with OBS is Chris from BrickScene and Sarah. You guys use it as well, don't you?
Yeah, we also use Streamlabs OBS as well.
Yeah, Emily, do you use it? I think you use it now, don't you?
Yeah, I use Streamlabs as well. It's a learning curve for sure, but I definitely prefer it.
Yeah, awesome. And I tell you what, one thing is that OBS has at the moment that StreamYards hasn't, and you've got the deck. You've got the deck with all the buttons on it that you can use, and that kind of really helps with the experience. Oh, that's it. Yeah, here's one I made earlier. They're actually working on an API for using it with StreamYards as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good. It's got it's really helpful to be able to, because if you do this with a mouse and you're like clicking all over and trying to pay attention, and I'd swear it cut down the amount of clicks I had to make by half, just being able to because you can do things like you can set up a whole series of like on one button, a whole series of actions. So like, you know, play this. Okay, now play the video clip. Okay, now play the sound clip. Okay, now move to this next area. So
yeah,
it's nice.
Just going to say this, right? But your headset that you're using is the perfect color for your background because it actually blends in with the cloud. It looks very cool. I like it.
Thanks. That's unintentional, but yeah, it did work out this way. This was
Look at the background. That's so cool. Dang, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was
Kids,
one
remember,
of the.
don't look at your phone and drive, but that's a cool background.
Focus on the road, Dave. Focus on the road. Don't have a crash.
This is why you haven't got a license.
Well, here's the thing: if I crash, you guys can go Lego YouTuber crashes. You know, you monopolize off it. You know.
Well, I tell you what, mate. Do us a favour. If you are going to have a crash, could you turn your camera on? Because it'd be awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
A million views written all over it. It really has. Now then, talking of a million views, Emmasaurus, you are no doubt one day going to have a video with 1 million views. For all I know, you probably have got one with 1 million views on it already. But that said, right, this is a terrible segue, so I do apologise up front, Emma. Emma has actually got to leave us soon, folks, and she's going to be working on that one video that she's going to get 1 million views on. She really is.
Emma, Emily, dang it, I called you the wrong name. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good, man. You're all good.
At least it's not like
oh, prefab. So yeah, Emmasaurus, the lovely Emmasaurus. You're going to be departing from the shores of the land of hope and glory, and you're going to be doing some video work tonight. So tell us briefly, before you go, what's going to be coming up from your channel in the next week or so?
Ooh, okay, yeah. So we're actually super excited. I don't know if you guys know, I've mentioned it a few times on the channel, like briefly, but Ross has a whole storage unit full of his old Lego sets from his childhood. And he's super into Star Wars, like a bunch of Clone Wars sets, like the AT-OT Republic dropships and gunship, just like a bunch of old awesome stuff. And those were all delivered to our house last weekend. His mom went to the storage unit and got everything and brought us his childhood, essentially. And so, yeah, tomorrow's video is a vlog kind of just going through half of the sets, I think. And then there'll be part 2 because there was really just that much sets. But yeah, and then next week I'll have a bunch of content on his old sets, like kind of doing comparisons. We want to do some fun videos as well with the sets as well. Oh, what's up? Oh, man, we got a guest. We got a guest.
Is this the main man himself? Hey!
Ross, yeah, woohoo! I hope it's you, because if it's not, and I just said Ross for no reason, that would be embarrassing. I'm not looking at my phone.
Heavy,
oh, that's a set I want so badly, but can't afford it.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's.
Oh, I bet it is as well.
Look at it; it's fantastic.
He's so happy, guys.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Kick Emily out of the shot. Why don't you?
There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yes.
And then it has the ability.
Don't poke your eyes at Emily. Be careful.
Mind her eye.
What do those things do?
So
they pick up the ATO, the OT. ATOT.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have this one. This is the ATTE from 2013.
Oh yeah,
it's not actually compatible, which is a shame. But it's supposed with the older one, it holds it clasps it like that, and you can actually pick it up by the top of the dropship and just haul it away.
There is a mod out there that you can do to that to pick up the AT-AT.
Is there? Yeah, I figured there would be. It's a pretty easy thing to do, so I might end up doing it. But I also have the 2008 version of this one too.
The 2008 one fits a lot better in there.
Yeah.
It looks a lot more full because that was smaller.
You only have to make a minor modification to the 2008 one to make it.
I can see it. Is it me? I can see it written on Emily's face. She's thinking, "Where on earth am I going to put that?"
Oh my god!
It's so hard to display. It's so hard to display.
Yeah, she's thinking, yeah, right. She's going to go over there out of shock. So I don't want to look at that. Too much grey.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean it's like a kind of big thing, but yeah. So stay tuned for that. We'll do probably a mini vlog series.
Is Ross flying it around or looking for somewhere to put it?
I think both. Both at the same time.
No, he's got good taste in Lego, that's for sure. But he's got some lovely sets there. I'd love to have that. Well, maybe one day we will, folks. We never know. But anyway, it's always good to wish for wanting of a set. It really is. You can't have it all, that's for sure. But I enjoy seeing Ross's content on on his channel, which sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, no, Emma, it's a good mixture. Is it? Oh, look at it. Emma's thinking, yes, I'll only let so much Star Wars on my channel. But no, it's good. We're good. So I've got to ask one question before you go. How's the city coming along?
It's actually really good. Yeah, we were gonna do a city update for tomorrow, and then we got a bunch of old sets. So we were like, next week. So probably sometime during the week next week we'll do the city update. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, we're doing Lego Disney World, and it's coming along. It's looking pretty good. We have Main Street going on, and then we also have a kind of downtown Ladybird, named after our dog Ladybird. So that's kind of like Ross's little area, and then I get a giant Disney World. We compromise. It's great.
Ross's little area. Don't tell him that, blimey. No, good stuff. All right, Emily. So look, lovely to see you. Can't wait to watch your stuff. And yeah, are you going to be live streaming soon? Because you seem to be live streaming sort of Sundays. Is it Sundays?
Yeah, we're actually streaming. Sorry, I'm like, there's so much happening so soon on this channel. I'm like, what do I tell you guys? So yeah, the vlog tomorrow, streaming on Sunday, and then actually I'm trying to do something fun next week because we have all of this stuff. I'm making it like a March Madness kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream every week with a video every day. So that's gonna probably end very badly.
Wow. That is hard work. That is really hard work. That really is.
Oh yeah, it is.
So when's the diss track coming, Emily?
The diss track?
Yeah.
I don't have any plans for a diss track yet. But...
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to unsub. No, I'm kidding.
Yet is the key word.
Yeah, keep going, B-Fab. You'll have one soon.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, Emily. Well, lovely to see you.
Yeah, great to see you all.
Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, Emily.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving. You can't see it.
Oh, B-Fab's car. Hold up. We've got a new one here.
Oh God.
That looks like now, don't get me wrong. I'm looking at this, right? And where it come from. I was going to say it's cool. I didn't know he's got. It looks like he's got some sort of I don't know, cactus for a phone. Then
well, that's him looking at Flynn's screen and being overwhelmed by it.
I love it. Sounds like what happened before, except it was in the back of a dump truck. But we'll try to forget about that story.
Dumbass.
Right. Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Oh, blimey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to charge this up before it runs out of juice. I'm going to show you a picture that someone sent. So everyone's take a deep breath, have a toilet break, all that kind of stuff. Tek, we need an update on the what's going on with the Lego.com stuff. So anyway,
okay.
Oh, I've got
no. Do your thing first. That's fine.
Tek, he's always so keen. He really is.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous. I get angsty when I get nervous.
There's no doubt. Don't worry, Tek. I got my eye on it as well.
Yeah. Don't do what Solo does. He normally buys about 5 10T4s in one.
Yeah. Well, at least I'm guaranteed to get the promo of some sort.
You said that about the Porsche.
Yeah, I still ended up in the promo, didn't I?
Well, it's funny you should say that, but it's Tyrone Shadwell, aka BrickScene, gives us, ladies and gentlemen, a Porsche. There we go. How about that? As you can see, Flynn, I don't do the posh thing like you guys do with the slideshow. I'm flexing an iPad badly, to say the least.
Oh no, you know what? I that's totally okay because I tried to do a slideshow on StreamYard and it never really worked. So I don't feel bad. It's very difficult.
The least technical kind of things you have to do, the least goes wrong. The only thing that possibly can go wrong with this is I fail to show someone's picture off, which does happen quite often. I've got to be honest. Here we go, folks. This is the awesome Peter Nike. Peter, thank you for sending this in, mate. And this is Peter Nike's flexing a little bit of those Stranger Things. I think there's a bit of Boba Fett and Friends going on there. That's
That hands down is one of the best Lego sets ever created. So good set, good choice. Smart person.
I'm liking that. Yeah, I've got to get that set because I've got a funny feeling that not too long from now it will want to, what's the word, retire. Jack, aka Gallifrey Bricks, sends in this, and this is what's his name's hut? I forget his name now. So I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan in the world.
Hagrid's hut.
Hagrid's. Thank you. Hagrid's hut. I knew it began with H, but then so there's quite a lot of words begin with H. In all honesty, and I think
the selection of 1
that is come here for the hard-hitting info, folks.
and someone by the name of Brick Clicker.
No, he's not. He's not sent you this.
Yeah,
this is a mock. This is a mock he's been working on, folks. I'm not quite sure really what I'm looking at here. It's this is all you got. All right, you got to keep thinking to yourself, folks. Is that this is a distinguished YouTuber?
Can we get a Lego Masters opinion?
Yeah.
From
here we go. Lego Masters, right? Just think of it like this, right? You're in a situation, right? This person is down to the bottom two, right? And it's the two people in the bottom two is Tek Productions, the good-looking guy with the doesn't wear the hat on the right way, but you know him. He's the one chatting away there. Say something, Tek.
Hey.
Yeah, that's Tek. And then you got
I'm kidding.
And then we've got Brick Clicker, who's nicknamed the plumber. Only because he does lots of leaks, but we won't go there. This is his mock.
Yeah.
This is his mock. Did you like that, by the way, folks? That's a cabbage joke.
That was amazing.
And there we go. I'm not quite sure what we're looking at, but in all honesty, folks,
what rose looks like that?
He's got a bigger seat than me.
You know, it's called using your imagination. Okay, Tak? Don't be hating on the poor kid.
Oh, let's talk about picking on the poor kid, B-Fab.
I was about to say, I did. You know what? I bully kids all the time. I have nothing to say. Good point.
B-Fab, you're naughty. So, Flynn, what did you think about that? If you can't think of anything, just say something about imagination or something like that. That's what I do.
Well, I mean, you know, on Lego Masters we had access to a certain amount of bricks, and I don't know what kind of access people have to what kind of bricks. No, I mean, I'm just saying, like one of the great things about Lego is building with the bricks that you have, right? Like, yes, we can all go on to BrickLink and buy whatever brick we need for whatever, but it's, you know, I think there's something to be said for using what you have and imagination and stuff.
Flynn,
I'll translate, guys. Don't worry. He made it too complicated. He's saying it sucks in the nicest way possible. It's okay.
Yeah. BrickClicker was crap.
I think Dollface. Now I know what MOC stands for, but I don't know what AWFUL stands for. Is that a new one for the BrickScene? Anyway, folks, I think there's a guy, little YouTuber, does lots of Kobe, right? Has just sent me a picture. Now this isn't strictly Lego, but this is all I'll say is it's a close-up. And Flynn, I like you to know. I like a score out of 10, please, for this one. Right?
Oh, come on.
I can't get it. Cabbage. Do me a favour, resend it. He sent me one of those pictures that you can only press it once and then it disappears. It doesn't come back again. Send it again, Cab. So hold it there, Flynn. Hold that thought for a moment. Anyone else?
Holding.
Good man.
I'm on hold.
He's on hold. Stand by for action. Anything can
happen in the next half hour.
Okay, he's been working on that all week, by the way. That mock. I tell you what I can do. I've got an interlude. How about this for an interlude, folks? This is my first go. Yeah, that's the one. This is an interlude, folks. Prepare for action.
And that's how white people beatbox.
I'm looking at Flynn's face and he's thinking, what on earth am I doing here? Anyway, Cabbage, send it again, because it was nothing short of a work of art. I'll see if I can get it on this. If it hasn't synced in time, I'll be able to show it. I'm trying to beat 50,000 miles an hour, folks. Is anyone interested? That's how quick information flows across routers. Anyway, send it again. J52 sent me one. Cabbage, send it again. That's a really good picture, even if it was of you. Anyway, this is Titanium J52. Please don't be a rude one. Here we go. This is good. This is a Ninjago one, folks. This is a proper Lego. Yeah, sorry. Flynn, just so you know, there's a guy out there called Titanium J52. He's basically Mr. Ninjago of the Lego community. He is. And Cabbage, quickly, resend it to me. And this is his... I don't know why I'm doing it like that, but let's make it a bit bigger, so at least you've got a chance of seeing it. But I'm looking at that thinking, I can't see it. And I'm thinking, just make it bigger. There we go. This is the new Ninjago set, folks. It's a cross between a motorbike and some sort of sailboat, I suppose you'd say. It's I don't even know.
Sailboat, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you have such a fast-looking vehicle and have a sail on it at the same time? I'm not really sure about that. Green energy.
An air brake?
Yeah, who needs an air brake? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, who needs Teslas, right? When Lego can design a vehicle like that. That's what I want.
Wind powered.
Wind power. Yeah, plenty of that, especially after I've had a curry. Going on a bit.
I'll have a run out of paper.
Yeah. This is come on, you lot, quieten it down a little bit. Come on, this is a formal Lego YouTube channel. Yeah, try to be professional. This is BrickBods. The BrickBods. This is a good set. The carousel, I believe.
Oh, that's a great set. Yeah,
that's an awesome set.
Yeah, I got that for my birthday one year. It's really a fantastic set.
Oh, I'm loving it. It looks really good. It's really good. I'd have to have a look at your collection, Flynn.
Yeah, the little animals go up and down and everything. It cranks and goes around. It's awesome.
Oh, pretty cool. Who's got a squeaky chair out there as well? Is that you, Richard?
I have got a squeaky chair, but I'm not squeaking it. Somebody else must be squeaking. Stealing my thunder.
Maybe someone else is getting some wind power. Got to go there. eat your heart out, Tesla. Anyway, where we go? Bloody, where's everyone gone? Right, let's have a little swapsy around, shall we? Let's him up there. Tek. I bet anybody now. Tek's getting that gift we purchased. We don't even know.
Yeah, the little shit. I'll have to have a look. No, it's not live yet.
It's not live yet. It's not live yet. Sorry.
But I can tell you really like us so far, right? We're good at first impression.
Well, Flynn
Lego Master Flynn, the guy who built the clock thing.
I'm having in the black thing, yes.
The clock thing. Sorry.
No, yeah, I'm having a great time. I've been, I'm sure, as you know, as a streamer, sometimes it's hard to get around and see lots of other people's streams, but I find myself with free time on my hands these days. So it's been awesome getting to go around and hang out with different people, meet different people. This has been great. I've been having a great time.
So there's a question I've been having for you, which I haven't asked you before. When are you going to start making videos? I know, like, when you first started your YouTube channel, you were kind of like giving out like tips and tricks, and you plan on like showcasing mocks and making like different tip videos in the future?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we started doing sort of pre-made video at the very, very beginning, and I can't do the whole editing and sitting down and I mean, if I would rather spend like two hours live, like doing a live show, and kind of presenting that way, than spending 6 hours to create a 15-minute or half-hour video. I find it really frustrating. So but we still do, like, we're now streaming 3 days a week, and we kind of bounce back and forth from doing tips and tricks. We've got a bunch of tips and tricks videos. We do interviews, and we've been doing well, like every week we have a weekly build challenge, and we look at the builds on Fridays. And then we've also been doing, which has been really fun, is we started doing these history of shows. So we did a history of Galador on one show. That was a short one. And then we just did a history of Aquazone and Atlantis. So we're trying to do some different kind of, bring up some different kind of content. But yeah, we're still going to be doing a lot of that. I mean, we just hit 200 episodes about 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, y'all have been killing it. So
thanks.
No, what I really like about your sorry, I got a mouthful of chocolate. I love chocolate, Flynn. It's, basically, I live on chocolate and coffee. That's all you need in life, folks. You don't need nothing else.
And curry, apparently, but yes.
Oh, I love a curry, yeah. That's curry. Yeah. Hold that thought, Flynn. Anyway, I see what I want to do. I want to show you this picture of cabbage, right? Now, this guy, Lego YouTuber, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He's called Cabbage, so you've got to be a bit funny to have a name like that, I suppose, haven't you? I actually used to know someone called Cabbage. His surname was Cabbage. And the worst thing was his first name was Ken. So he was Ken the Cabbage. Right? And that's a true story.
Wow,
of course you knew him, Greg.
Ken Cabbage.
He's Ken. I don't know what his middle name was, but anyway, his middle name to us was so he was Ken the Cabbage. So yeah, but anyway, moving on swiftly. This guy's called Cabbage. He's and this is his Lego picture. Now, this, not strictly speaking, this isn't really Lego, but it is a Lego YouTuber, one could say. So anyway, here we go. Brace yourself, folks. If you've got any food in your mouth, quickly spit it out or eat it quickly. And this is him. This is him.
Oh my God, that is so hot! Oh my God!
Wow, that is an extreme close-up.
That is extreme, isn't it? Like, literally, he's so close you can see his nasal hair merging with his moustache.
Yeah, I'm about to say I like the nose hair. It really adds detail to the photo, So I appreciate that he didn't edit that out. So
the texture's going on there.
It doesn't go Photoshop.
Yeah.
If you see these thumbnails, the state of them.
it's got all
Almost the size.
here right now.
So yeah, it's if YouTube channels were based on how good your subscribers were, I wouldn't rank too highly. Anyway, I love you, Cabbage. You are funny, mate. Even Cabbage himself is saying in the chat, he's saying, what is that? I love you, man. So yeah, you guys. What I love about you guys, though, Flynn, is that you guys are really, really interactive with the people in the chat, and I, like you, like to kind of immerse myself in them as well. But you guys seem to go really, really into it as well. Almost treat people like family, like I do. So so what's your kind of angle on things?
Well, I mean, we started off, obviously being on Lego Masters gave us a little boost, like when we first came onto YouTube. But we don't have we're nowhere near a huge YouTube channel. We don't have the kind of viewers like Emily has. We're not that on that level at all. But what has come out of that is that we do have a very close friendship with the people who watch our show, because it's a smaller crowd. And they're extremely dedicated. Extremely dedicated. And I think too, the fact that we do these weekly build challenges, it encourages everybody to build together. And then we look at everybody, if you make a picture or a build for the challenge, we will show it and we will talk about it. And so I think, and then they all sort of started calling themselves Tricky Lug, and then now there's a Discord server, and so I feel like because we do have such a sort of a smaller, tight knit group, we can have those relationships with people, and I don't know, I just for me, it's especially since it's just Richard and I. It's just us talking to each other all the time. So being able to reach out to the chat and have people to talk to, in that way and engage with, because I find that they always have humorous things to say, funny things to talk about, and so it just sort of evolved that way. Honestly, it wasn't like something purposeful. I'm just glad that it did turn out like that, because I feel like we're very fortunate in that. I know that it can get a little crazy, especially like I go and see some of these channels where they've got like 100 people watching at once. Like I do the Beyond the Brick TV quarantine cast on Tuesdays with them, and that's like just such a huge crowd that it's hard to like focus on any individual or number of individuals.
Yeah, well, that's why sometimes when I do my London Eye stream, I make a point of streaming it completely off peak times, and so I just got about me and maybe about 30 people watching it, and then I can have a proper interaction. I still build a set, God knows how, but I do, and I just have a bit of a chin wag. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It's that interaction, and that's my favourite thing. Streaming, folks, believe it or not, is the favourite thing that I do on my YouTube channel. It really is. I love doing videos, don't get me wrong, but when work's really tough, and work is quite tough at the moment, albeit I am enjoying it, I love it, but when it's really tough, and to help balance sort of stuff, then I tend to do a little bit more live streaming, and I do quite a lot of live streaming with Starr, and I do more than enough with Tek. And Tek, where you gone anyway? By the way, you're not getting that gift with purchase, are you?
No. I'm here. Sorry.
Honestly, I am completely paranoid about Tek. Sorry,
I'm never trust Tek. He's a very sketchy guy. That's why.
It's all the sketchy. God, what is that?
Speaking of sketchy, there you go. I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Yeah,
that is gorgeous, but is that really a nose?
Is that, yeah? I didn't know Cabbage was a boxer as well, Matt. Blimey. Hey, you know what? Here's an idea for a bit of merch. Cabbage masks. Halloween, folks.
Well, Greg, we were just kind of like going back to talking about like engagement with people, like viewers and stuff. I think a lot of it too is I'm an extremely social person, and having been, like doing theater thing and I'm used to being around a lot of people, and lockdown hit me particularly really hard.
Yeah.
Richard's not quite as social as I am, and and it became the way that I engaged with people. Like that was the way to do it, right? So it really did become like a serious back and forth, and I feel like a lot of the people who were viewing felt the same way, right? Like we were all in isolation, and like how can you so we really wanted to like make an effort to reach out and make people feel included and and part of it.
Yeah, that I genuinely, honestly, one of the first things I ask people during the stream at the beginning of it, most of the time, I say, "How you doing? How are you?" And I genuinely mean it as well. We're all human beings. We all struggle in our own ways, and we all got to kind of help and support each other, even if it's just listening to someone for a few minutes. You know what I mean? If you can give nothing to someone, at least give them some time, and people take that to their heart and they appreciate it.
I tell you though, these lockdowns, if it wasn't for these lockdowns and all these people going on and being on streams and having the time to do these streams, I wouldn't have met half of you lot. Honestly, I wouldn't have met half you lot. And I think it's been, look, if there's anything positive that's come out of this horrible COVID thing, I mean, we're on another lockdown here that finishes tonight or tomorrow morning, apparently. Yeah, we've been on a week snap lockdown because we had one case in the community. But look, as I say, look, if it wasn't for this, I honestly wouldn't have spent so much time in front of YouTube and getting to know everyone. And I appreciate it. I love it. I feel so good for it, so.
I was just going to say, it's funny, I was just going to say the exact same thing. Like, It's been amazing. Like, I wouldn't know anybody here. I wouldn't have met any of you if it hadn't been for that. And it's, and especially too, like, just the fact that it can happen internationally is amazing, right? Like, how often would, we'd never, probably most of us be able to meet in person, in that kind of a way, at least not rarely anyway,
Yeah, I mean, this is a proper international stream. May I ask, whereabouts in America are you? Are you East Coast, Flynn?
No, I'm West Coast. I'm in California, in Oakland.
Oh my god! All right, so you're in sort of Jangland. I always call that. He's quite West Coast. Doc Samson. Have you met Doc Samson, by the way?
Not in person, but I am familiar, and he comes and hangs out at our stream, and yeah, so
I love him to bits. You're West Coast, right? So where you are at the moment, was it about 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
It's just about to be 2 in the afternoon. Yep.
Yeah, so 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? That's a difference, right, of 8 hours. 8 hours between your time zone and my time zone. Now, BFAB is East Coast, right? And then you've got BrickScene, who's New Zealand. I mean, he's in Saturday, where you are at the moment.
I'm 16 hours ahead of you.
You're 16 hours ahead of me, right?
No, ahead of Flynn.
Yeah. And
yeah,
SaraStarBricks down here, right? She's an hour ahead of me. And,
it's 11 p.m. here. So sometimes when we watch the people in the US, the streams here are like we're up at like 3 or 4 in the morning watching people on the West Coast.
I know, it's crazy. But here's the thing, folks. I'm just letting you all know, so you know. Right, next Saturday, I'm doing a quite peculiar stream. The stream will basically, it's a theme stream. It's going to be, and it's basically, I'm going to just throw it out. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to get off my chest now. It's Friends. We're doing a Friends themed stream, right? Right? Don't adjust your TV sets or anything like that. You heard it first. It's a Friends themed stream, right? Try saying that drunk, blimey. So anyway, here's the thing, right? We are going to have someone from California in that stream, right? We're kicking off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. California, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. However, the reason we're starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is because we're going to have someone from West Coast Australia joining us for that. And it's midnight where they are. But they want to do it. They really want to do it. And that's Adora builds. Sarah's going to be there. Tek's going to be there. Claire from Plastic Architects is going to be there. Solo, God bless him. I'm going to be dragging him to it. And Matt's going to be there as well. And Starr will be there. So it's going to be a very cool stream. But it's all going to be Friends. It's going to be crazy. It really is.
That's awesome.
That looks like a cross between Doc Samson and the Joker.
Oh my!
Now, are you talking about like Friends, like Lego Friends, Friends the TV show, or just Friends as in like you're having friends on your show?
Well, everybody is friends. Anyone who comes on is a friend. Friend for life, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's good to hear. I was worried. I'm like, I only have one friend now. Okay.
That's it.
There's exceptions to that rule, BFAB. There's exceptions.
We are literally doing friends like that.
Oh, very good. Yeah, we just built Andrea's house on our show on Wednesday. Lego sent us a bunch of sets to put together on the show. So we built Andrea's house, and then we did the movie theater, the cinema that just came out as well.
Oh, nice.
And they were both really fun builds, really great selection of colors. I feel like, honestly, Friends is highly undervalued by AFOLs. Mm-hmm. Which is a shame because they really do have a lot of clever build styles. Yeah. They always have really great play functions in them, and they have tons of great colors that can really help elevate a mock in my personal opinion.
I agree.
Well, I'm going to be building nothing short of a magnificent Friends set. It's the Mission Rescue boat, folks. And enormous. It's massive. It's Claire just showed it to us, and we was all like, "What? That's a Friends set?" I mean, it wasn't pink, mine. It was coral, which is kind of it's quite an in colour. In all honesty, it really is. Those that are into their fashion, but yeah, I can't wait to do it. Now I'm going to be building the mission boat. Tek, what are you going to be building?
So I might build the mission boat, but I also got the Friends catamaran as well.
Oh, that's a great one.
I love the Friends boats. Yeah, I want the Dolphin Cruiser, but that's about £150 sealed over here at the moment. So I would like to get the 3 of them eventually. But yeah, if you're building the big boat, then Greg, I might build the catamaran.
Oh, fun!
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think I think Sarah would agree with me. I think the best Friends set produced to date is the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They did this amazing hotel. It was like all white and gold. You got gold door frames in it. It had an elevator. It had really, really great stickers. Like it was just like a top set. I thought it was a really, really well done one. And I was lucky enough to get a copy when it was out.
I'm gonna go get mine. I'll show you my one because mine comes with a narwhal. It does.
The hotel is really gorgeous. I actually have like 3 of them because I figured that would be like a really cool modular. If you combine like 3 of them. So every time I see one in a bulk lot, I just buy it anyways. I'm just like, it has the hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, I can use the other stuff for this. Might as well get it.
And it just has tons of, I mean, and even if you're not like into Friends as an aesthetic, just as like for parts, they just have so many cool parts that they use that you can't get in other sets.
I think the that set though is possible, although it is obviously identifiable as Friends looking at it. You could put that in a city, like you said, Sarah, and modularize it, and it wouldn't take much. Like the color schemes aren't a million miles away from like a creator set or even a modular,
right?
Which is why I was like, I like took a second look at it when I was, because I'm classic, like didn't really look at Friends, but as I've started to look more and more into it, there's some really good sets there.
Well, and I think even beyond Friends, I think Elves was such a fantastic theme. I think if I had to like pick a favorite, like a more modern theme, because I'm a big Monster Fighters fan.
Okay.
I thought like, and you know, just like the way that I liked Ninjago as an art style, I really appreciated Elves as an art style. Like it was, you know, you could tell an Elf set when you look at it. You're like, that is an Elf set. That's a piece that came from an Elf set. And they brought us, again, so many really cool parts and cool roof treatments. The Elf sets had a ton of roof treatments. And actually, Wes Talbot, who is a designer, we interviewed him on our show. We talked a little bit about Elves, and he's actually the one that did the medieval blacksmith shop redesign, and he plays Dungeons and Dragons. He's a big fan of the medieval stuff, and then of course the Elves. And I think when you look at that, looking at that medieval blacksmith, you can see that Elves influence, like especially in the coloring of the roof, is like a subtle nod, you know, to Elves.
Yeah, the Elves aesthetic again is I was sort of in my dark age when Elves was available, but yeah, some of those sets and like the aftermarket prices kind of reflect just how kind of popular it is still.
The Elves are up in value. I'm surprised, but I think they sold very decent when they first came out. So
I think they're definitely a bit pricey. You're not like picking them up for retail or below retail or anything. They're definitely
yeah, those I think for like Elf sets, you got to kind of hope to get them in a bulk buy. Otherwise, you're going to be paying some serious dollars for them. And and I was going to say, if there's going to be a reason, dolls, like I think Elves was the perfect kind of venue for that style of figure.
Yeah. Right. I tell you what is a good bulk buy this weekend, because other shops are trying to compete with Lego this weekend. Tek, have you heard the news? I think it's the Smiths are doing with the Batmobile and the Batplane.
No.
Yeah, buy them together, and you'll save £100.
Really?
Yeah, that is an amazing deal. I'm so tempted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so tempted.
Anyway, I think right, that would be a good time for a segment, don't you think, Tek?
Yes, if you give me 2 seconds.
So Flynn, something I like to do is because these guys are on a lot, I like to give my guests a segment. So Tek Productions. Now Tek has always got his ears to the ground and he's always looking out for a good deal. He really is. So we came up with this little segment for Tek, looking out for a good deal, called Tek Reductions. So Tek, tell us what are the deals out there at the moment, my good friend?
Okay, so the obvious one at the moment is a lot of the video stuff going on sale. The I can't think of what they're called. The
beatboxes.
The beatboxes. Thank you, Si. They are down from £18 to £12 on Amazon at the moment.
Wow, that's good.
I've also got £10 off the Friends Central perk still. And I think Matt can vouch for this. Sometimes Amazon Germany do such good savings on sets.
Yeah.
It still ends up being cheaper to pay for shipping from Amazon Germany to the UK, and you still make a really good savings. So they've got about 30% off of the Marvel Avengers helicarrier. So that might be something. Costco have got 10% off of the new Imperial shuttle that's just come out. iWoot have got the Iron Man helmet for £42. And yeah, that seems to be the most part of it. Like you said, Greg, about the two Batman sets. That's really intriguing. And I think the boat, the Ocean Explorer boat, the city one, that's been dropped a lot recently. Anywhere from like, I think it went as low as like 75. I don't know if you can still get it for that, but I think you can still pick that up on Amazon. I think it's 90, so it's like 35 off, I think.
That's the one with the National Geographic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. It comes with a giant shark. It's awesome.
Yeah, that shark, you can't get it on Bricks and Pieces. I don't know if they haven't listed it or if it's sold out, but on BrickScene to buy that is extortionate. So if you
really,
can
I have one. Yes.
yeah, if you can get it for like 80 quid, then you're pretty much making your money with the shark. Like if you weren't fussed about that, you could sell that back. And but yes, that's one I wish I picked up earlier on in the week actually. So I think I'll probably try wait for that to go back down again. But
just to say, with the Amazon Video ones, the promo, because that's a limited deal, that ends on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't get any of that.
Yeah, so I think that's the most of the like kind of standout deals really. But then obviously the promo we've got tonight, the Amelia Earhart promo, that's £100 spend on anything. Apparently the Monkey Kid polybag thing isn't actually legit. That is just a China exclusive. So yeah, there's also the Dots frame promo that you can get tonight for a £35 spend, I think. So yeah, I think that's about it.
Nice one, Tek. Well, there we go, folks. You can look forward to next week for another edition of Tek Productions. That was me, in case anyone wondered. Anyway, I know I keep asking the chat this, but we're getting a bit of turnover in the chat tonight, which is good. Folks out there in the chat, what are you lovely lot out there thinking of getting? I want to get the lantern set. It's gorgeous. Even Flynn said it's gorgeous. Solo, are you after getting anything tonight?
Not really a lot I want, to be fair. I probably might pick up the I know it's not 100 quid, so I might just throw on some other rubbish that I'm not really, probably a couple of key rings or something like that, but I want the Fiat 500.
Video figures.
Oh, the Fiat.
Yeah, I might get that, because I mean, they add to the creator cars that I've got behind me. So yeah, probably just pick that one up. I think that's the only one I don't have now, I think.
The Fiat is a lovely car, mate. It's a lovely car. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Have you built that one, Flynn?
Yeah, we did. We actually, excuse me, Lego sent everybody who'd been on Lego Masters. And like we're talking about like across all countries. They all sent all of the contestants a thank you package, like a huge box full of stuff. And one of the things was the Fiat, and we put it together. And we're not really car guys, but it was a really fun build. We really liked it a lot, and it's got lots of great colors. You know, all that yellow, that light yellow color. Lots of great pieces in that, and it has that awesome piece that only came in that and the Old Trafford set, which is that curved window, like the clear, big curved window thing. Such a cool piece. But yeah, it's a great little build.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know your elements. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it came out in Old Trafford first, and then the Fiat was the next set that actually had that. Things we talk about, folks, elements. Anyway, let me show you this set, folks, because this is a rather special set. This is what got me onto the wibbly wobbly road, friends, and it looks like this. Here we are. This is the one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's the one that has the pink narwhal. You are so lucky.
Yeah. And do you know what? Narwhals, is it me or narwhals? They're kind of like mystical animals. They are real animals.
They are real animals, and you can see they are pink.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, hope you find your dad.
That didn't sound weird at all, did it, everyone?
If you know, you know.
You know. That's true. Actually, yeah. Look at this one here. Look, they put it in the boat. Look, put it in the boat there, folks. That's how big it is. It's like Star Trek: The Voyage Home all over again.
Well, those are those Friends Ocean sets that came out. Came out with really great stuff. That's where we got those coral pieces, and I don't mean coral the color. I mean like the piece that looks like actual piece of coral. Fantastic. Plus, also great coral pieces, and it also, if you see that part that you're showing right now at the bottom with the treasure chest, it came up with with a pack of little plastic, like little coral undersea animals on little. So you know how like in the Friends set you'll get like all the cooking utensils, or in a city set you'll get all the tools in a little bag. Well, this one comes with seahorses and little octopuses, and there's some really fantastic underwater pieces in these sets.
Ooh, now I'm excited to open mine. That sounds really cool. Those pieces are always like, if there's something missing from a random pre-owned bulk lot, it's always those little teeny tiny things like the medical tools or the little hair things.
Oh, you know what I always do? I always look for the little cabinet pieces with the little door. Whenever I see one of those, I always pick it up and shake it, because 9 times out of 10, it's got something good inside.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool. So, what's going on? Or rather, going on, I should say, in the chat.
This is a sharking question, by the way. That we were.
Is that the one from the big boat?
Yep. It's great.
Blimey.
Super big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you
a
can put-
megalodon.
Yeah, you can put the whole. It's a good one.
That is a big shark. Yeah, that is a set I do want to get. I've got for some reason I seem to have got a bit boat mad. I've turned a bit into a boatie. So I built this recently, the Destiny's Bounty. Much more than that Monkey Kid thing that Tek built. In all honesty. And yeah, that's a beautiful ship. I've got the Creator 3-in-1, which I built a few months ago. Well, I say a few months ago, it was when it came out. And then I've got this one. I do want to get that boat as well, the city boat, at some point.
That is such a nice set, though. That is so nice.
Yeah,
it's a big boat. It's
massive.
Because it comes with two. So like the base of it is actually just like two big giant pieces, like that dark blue piece, like together. But it's cool. It's got a little crane on it and plays. Oh, are you talking about and was the other one you were talking about, Tek? Did you put together the Monkey Kids Secret HQ ship?
I did, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Get it out, Tek. Get it out.
I lost it. Bear with me 2 seconds.
You lost it. You moved on that.
He's thrown it in the bin. It's rubbish.
Yeah. Well, and because I always keep him close at hand, it has Sandy, who is he's glitching out on my background, but Sandy the big.
Good. It looks good.
Yeah, right. Disco Sandy. And he has the matching cat that is also medium azure with an orange mohawk, which I'm totally down with that. Yep, there it is.
Such an insane Lego set.
It's great. It opens up, and then Sandy actually has like a whole hammock inside. He's got like his own room with a hammock.
Flynn, this is an interesting question. There's a big question for you. This is Flynn.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a few minutes to think about it. Tek and I, we do this live stream and review, and it's called London Tek. Right, so nothing too original there, but it's one set versus another. And the one we did 2 weeks ago was this monstrosity here, and I say that with tongue in cheek, right? That versus this, and damn it, it was a draw. We came out to a draw. So, what set would you say was the best out and why?
Well, I'm biased, of course, because I've put together the Monkey Kid set. I haven't put together the other one, but I'm also I'm a fan of Ninjago. But I really love the. I mean, I don't know. We've seen a lot of Destiny's Bounties,
Yeah.
But I feel like the Monkey Kid one has like a playfulness, and I love the way that it opens up, like all the way open, so that you can get onto the inside. It's got mechs in it. You know, it's got Sandy and his hammock and cat. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the Monkey Kid on this one, Greg.
Oh, Greg!
That's the last time anyone's going to see Flynn on this stream.
I was so long. I've taken so much crap from these lot. I'm glad I've finally got someone on side.
Hey, you know what? If that's what I have to go out on, I will die on that hill. That's fine.
Actually, while Tek has it up, can we actually see it a little bit closer up? Can I see it a little bit more? I didn't get to watch that stream. Can you put Tek up on the big screen? Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of wires and stuff in the way, but yeah, you've got like the housing for MK's mech. You get a load of the cool like crow. I can't think what that color is, but the like the toolkits and stuff. You get a space for the White Dragon little speedboat. Pigsy's got his own boat as well, which has got those. It's not going to really pick it up, but
the little pig boat is hilarious.
So cute.
Yeah, it's really cute, and it's got the printed 1x1 plates with their little eyes on. There's even Mo the cat even has its own cat flap like in the front.
Yep, I love the cat flap.
It's so cute. And, like, this is the kind of scene that you see from the like actually in the show. There's like the TV, and they kind of sit down there, and then Sandy's hammock. There's a toilet in here as well. Like it's really, really cool. You got the movable crane and stuff. Like I think it is a really good display set.
You show that I really love that blue fairing, the curved one that they use for the front of the boat. There's one on each side. Yeah, that blue thing.
Yeah. Piece, isn't it?
Yeah, those are cool, and I really love the hanging tires. Is one of my other favorite things about this. The tires on chains that hang off the side of the boat. It's so great.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about this, and I do really like this set, folks. I really do. I say I don't like it. It's only because it was a versus thing. But the only thing I don't like about it is that he hasn't got a proper bridge, has it, Tek? And I'm going to milk that for everything it's worth.
And you can put it up there, Greg. So I think it's just fine.
It's a platform. You can barely get Sandy on it.
Sandy fits just comfortably.
He fits just fine, and I also love the that it looks like multiple containers, like, you know, like stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. Honestly, folks, I'm like a rose between two thorns here tonight. I really am.
You got this one yet, Tek?
That is an interesting coloured tongue, Matt. Oh, here we go, Mr. Monkey Flex. Anyone tuning in at the moment? This isn't a Monkey Kid themed stream, but we got some pretty cool monkey themed stuff.
There will be.
Oh,
wow! I want that set. Oh,
that
is
is
so cool,
wonderful.
Oh,
this is so beautiful. This set, I absolutely love it. It's just got,
Ninjago in its first year could never produce a set of that quality. That's
wow. It actually has a little bit of an elves vibe going on.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It's that super bright with the pinks and the purples as well.
Yeah.
The Mutt's nuts. Not mine, Mutt's nuts. But no, it's
you old Richard.
Gorgeous set. Highly recommend it. And if you haven't seen it, of course, check out my review. But yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome.
Wow, what a terrific set.
What's your favourite part of it? What's your favourite aspect of that set, mate?
Probably this section here with the bridge and the it's got like a, let's see if I can get it to focus. It's got like a little broken sort of rope bridge there.
Yeah, it looks good.
And there's just a couple of little sort of secret bits, like a little waterfall on the inside, and there's like a little sort of temple with that new piece, that new roof piece as well. In there.
Are those stickers on the waterfall?
Yes, that is the thing. There's a lot of stickers, a lot of big stickers as well. So all this decoration on the waterfall, plus these bits on the rocks on either side for the vines and all that.
Yep.
But I didn't feel that it was over stickered, if that makes sense. Like I didn't feel that it was for stickers' sake. I felt that it was, there was no stickers for textures of rocks, but they had to put it on to get those vines in there and stuff like that. So I can appreciate that. And same with the waterfall. It wouldn't have looked right if it didn't have the white water or the whitewash at the bottom. So I think they're necessary stickers.
I do wish that Lego had a bit more like preempting with the waterfall stickers, because they've used the same or very similar stickers in some of the Friends Natural Graphic sets.
Yep.
So to have like gone out and printed them and used them across multiple sets, because it's a piece that would get used in. They could use it in tons of other sets.
So all these big pieces here with the vines on them.
Yeah.
All those pieces. Yeah, you could use those in tons of sets.
Yeah.
Like there is a couple of things I don't like about this set. You've got this tree here, and literally you tap the thing and it falls over.
That's going down.
There's a few things like that that's just it doesn't sit
rubbish.
solid.
You wouldn't get that with Ninjago. You wouldn't get that with Ninjago, never.
No, you wouldn't get that with Ninjago, no.
Well, I have to say the medieval blacksmith tree is a little fiddly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great design, but it's definitely fiddly.
Here we go.
Does it stay upright though? Does it stay upright?
Yeah, I like that, Matt. That's good. Did I last week? Someone did a really cool picture of my. I don't know if I kind of put it out as a thank you on Instagram on the stories. Basically, someone took my logo and kind of, I don't know what you'd say, superimposed it onto a clone trooper's helmet. And it does look really, really good. In fact, I'm going to show it off again because I was so impressed.
It works so well, Greg. It works.
It does.
It does look like the visor of our first order stormtrooper.
Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. What do you reckon of this, Flynn? How cool is this? There we go. I'll make it bigger. Sorry, in the light. There we go.
Oh, that's awesome. That's super clever.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
So cool.
That is really cool. I love that.
It works so well.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's like it was made for that.
I didn't even notice it at first. I was like, wait, where's the logo? And then you showed it up close and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's in there.
I was exactly the same. I was like, oh, that's good. It's a clone trooper's helmet. And it was like, hold on a minute, it's my logo.
Oh yeah, so I check this out. I got a 3D printer for Christmas, and I started doing some 3D prints, and I was able to find a model for the Lego crystal.
That's cool.
Oh, wow.
And I was able to print it out at like a huge size. But I've got like one in gold, one in silver, and then I'm gonna try doing one. I have some sort of like transparent red filament, and I'm gonna try doing one of the clear crystal ones. We'll see. But it was really cool. It was fun to watch it print.
I like I've seen videos of people do what they used in the original battle droids for the like megaphone piece that they used for the gun.
Yeah,
The prints of those,
I actually have the file for that. It's funny, like when you first get into 3D printing, you're like, oh, I'm gonna like press a button and magically a thing's gonna appear, which it does, but it's like 6 hours.
Yeah.
But like when you put the blaster piece is because you have to do it as several different pieces, and it's so big that probably the whole thing to make would probably be like a 24-hour process, like just to make all the pieces and put them together. Mm-hmm. But I'm like inching my way up. Like this was a couple of hours, and I've tried like a 6-hour print. I'm trying to get brave enough to like set one overnight, like just like print overnight. But yeah, I want to try that blaster, and actually, I can't. One of our what did I do with it? Oh, here, let me show you. One of the people on our stream, one of the kids that watches our stream, got a 3D printer for Christmas, and he made and sent us this big minifig.
Wow.
Oh, well, his pants are. He's got disco pants on. But yeah, really cool, right?
I wish I could get pajamas like that.
Right? And then I don't have it handy, but I was a part of a swap box thing, and somebody printed me out a 3D printed Lego ghost that actually glows in the dark.
Wow,
really cool.
That's really cool. How much does if you don't mind me asking, how much does like the filament for that gun, for the like battle droid gun, cost? Is that like is it very expensive?
I don't know, because I don't know like how, I haven't looked to see like how much filament it takes, but you'd be really surprised. Like I was shocked. So like a roll of filament in American dollars can run you anywhere from like $20 to $25 for an average one, and if you want to get something fancy, like maybe it's going to be 30 or 35.
Okay.
But you can get a lot out of a reel. So I do have a program, like the program I use to do some of the printing allows you to like put in like it'll tell you it's going to take X amount of filament to print this, and you can actually put in how much you paid for the roll of filament, and then it will tell you how much it's going to cost. So this was, I think, like 17 cents worth of filament. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not quite sure about the blaster. That might take a little bit more. It also depends on whether you like fill it in on the inside completely or just have little bits inside. There's a lot of things it'll say, but generally things don't cost as much as you would think that they do.
Okay, that's cool.
And I mean, 3D printers themselves, you can get a really good 3D printer for less than the price of a Diagon Alley set.
Wow. Okay, it's a lot cheaper than I thought. Like you see all these like insane models being like 3D printed or like.
Sorry, what were you saying, Tek?
Oh, no, it's just that you see like all these insane like 3D printed stuff come out, and you think that's going to be a ton of money. But,
yeah, it's surprisingly cheap, and again, it really depends, because like for a really decent printer, you can get a really decent printer for like $250 American.
Yeah,
like not a lot.
Yeah,
really, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's definitely a fiddly hobby. Like like the printer requires all kinds of adjustments and things within like 0.00 of a millimeter, and it can get a little bit fussy, if you will.
Yeah.
If you just put me on the big screen. Little monkey. I would do some research because you asked me to, and here I am. La 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 la.
I know. I was seeing your face. Did you? I sent you a picture last night. There he is again. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
You need my background if you're going to do that, Si.
Exactly.
Well, thank you. Si, I reckon. Are you up for a bit of segment?
Aye, aye.
I don't know why I say it like that, folks. It's terrible use of English. I do apologise. So anyway, so Si, sorry, Flynn. This is another segment coming up here. Si, Tek has his ears to the ground because he always wants to get the news, or rather, I should say, the hot deals out there. Now, Si, he's always after the news. He's like my local newsman. He's like the Metro. The Daily Planet of the Lego YouTube community. He really is. So we have a little segment for Si, and it goes something like this. I'm trying to find it, folks, so do bear with me. It is called I'm going to have to write it up as we go. Oh, I found it. Don't worry, Si. It's all's good. It's got his eyes to the ground. It is, of course, called The Eye of Si. So, Si, tell us, what's the news? What's hot on the ground today?
Well, the news is everybody who's involved with LAN or wants to get in LAN has no leaks. End of news.
Okay.
It's literally like everyone who is afraid of it. Promo Bricks are the only people who are really kind of letting things out. Everybody knows about the new Legoland exclusive water park that's coming. I presume if you don't, there's a water park coming. So it's a pretty cool little build. It has some slides. It has a guy in swim trunks and a little barrel with water coming out. It looks really, really cool. It's obviously an exclusive, and it is going to be, I didn't see a price on that one, to be honest, but that looks really cool. We can't show pictures, obviously, because I don't know if this is the official thing, but there's a few things. There's Legoland Family, Legoland Zug. This is in German, so I don't know what that means. Legoland Berg, which looks cool. So there's loads of Legoland exclusive things that have been around. Actually, they're the older ones. As I say, 30 points up. the other thing that I saw, which is pretty cool, is a new accessory pack, a Marvel one. So you have a venomized Spider-Ham and a kind of half venomized Iron Man. It's different Iron Man from the little armory. It's like that, but not the same. And then you get a really bad buggy, which I don't know why Venom needs to drive a buggy. Very silly. So everybody who was in
drives a bogey.
A bogey. He has a bogey. Yes, that's right. Another cool thing that a lot of people got who some people got it who are in land, but this is available in Denmark in Lego House. It is a molding machine. It's a bit of a bonkers kind of set to be honest. It's a lime green molding machine. You can go and see it in Denmark. It is really cool. And you get an exclusive printed tile, which kind of looks like a box. And then so it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd be into it myself, but it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, so that tile you're talking about is apparently when you go and if you do the Lego House tour, you get a special bag with 6 red bricks in it. And those bricks are like, I think they're even like made in front of you. Like you basically get the bag as it comes off the line. And so that's what that tile is the exclusive little brick bag.
Yeah.
I wish I had it somewhere
in Leicester Square.
We have a couple of them here because we've been to the Lego House twice now, and it is true that you push like a button at the little machine, and then it comes up with your special brick combination, and then you take your thing and you stick it in the molding machine, and you can watch your bricks get made right in front of your face.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
so what
cool.
Flynn says is completely accurate, and it's super cool and fun.
I like the card with the unique combination that is unique to you with your number because there's 900 million combos. So you get a little plastic pass with it as well. And you can build it that way. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. There was one other thing I saw. Oh yeah, Peppa Pig Land is moving to Legoland. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that means we're going to get Peppa Pig minifigures or sets or whatever, but you're going to be broke, Darren, I know. Yeah, exactly. You're going to be broke. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you, Guy. That was awesome. That was loads of news this week, folks. Oh, here we go. The something. Well, we've got it. The ISI setting news on fire.
Oh, yeah. And the Cyclops.
Very nice.
It's just to show my ambitions of Legos making Peppa Pig. Right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we're getting the minifigures we're going to get from it, folks. That's the thing.
It's better than Teletubbies. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Well, I don't have kids. I don't have kids, so.
But no,
Darren does.
I know all too well. I wake up in the morning, I see Peppa Pig. I go to sleep, I see Peppa Pig.
I like Peppa Pig.
Yeah, what's the matter with Peppa Pig? I think they taste great.
Hey, now
I love the taste of it. I love the taste of it.
No, I actually do like the show, and I like Ben and Holly as well.
Oh.
I usually watch Peppa Pig in Dutch because that's part of how I started learning Dutch because it's simple and Peppa Pig is very helpful in learning other languages.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Tek, who's in that room with you?
No one.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
Honestly, I think the people walk around him or something like that. You can't quite see him.
Okay, so my webcam's there, obviously.
Yeah.
I've got my computer up there that I'm checking the deals on. I've got my laptop, which I'm streaming on here, and I've got my phone down here.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Have you got your tape measure on your bed? For some reason, Flynn, he keeps a tape measure on his bed. I don't know why. He just
never know when you might need to prove a point.
Yeah. There we go. We won't go there. Actually, no, we can do that. 20 to 11. I tell you what, folks. Now, Flynn over here. It's his first time on. Hopefully, he's going to come back again one day. We haven't scared him too much, but he's off now, folks. It's lunchtime in his neck of the woods in America.
It is. And I've been now streaming for 4.5 hours between this and my show. So I'm definitely needing food.
It's been awesome having you on, Flynn. It really has. But before you go, give us a little teaser as to what's coming up on your channel in the next week or so, mate?
Oh, sure. Well, like I mentioned earlier, Lego has sent us some sets that we've been putting together, and they've been kind enough to give us ones to give away as well. So we actually got 2 copies of that Manchester United stadium. We gave one away, built one. And then this Sunday, we're doing the mosaics, the art mosaics. So we've got the Iron Man ones, and we're going to be having from US Lego Masters, some of my cohorts from that show, Mel, Brown, and Corey are going to be on working with us, and our friend Holly, who's a regular on our show, is going to be there too. So we're going to be putting those together, talking about mosaics, and so not surprisingly, our build challenge this week is a mosaic challenge. So we're going to be doing that as well. And then I'm not quite sure. It's so funny. Like we were sort of in our regular routine, and then all of these sets showed up from Lego. So pretty much like the last 2 weeks has been nothing but putting these different sets together. And now we're going to be back to just like having to come up with our own content. I don't know what we're going to do. So, but we'll be there, and we'll be doing something with Lego. That's for sure. But yeah, this Sunday is the mosaics, and then the following Wednesday we may go back to our one of our history of shows, or who knows what. We'll see.
Very good. Nice. That's great. I'm looking forward to watching that as well. So please do check out Flynn's channel, of course, TrickyBricks, and you'll find all that information, folks, down in the description below, with the meaning of life as well. It really is. Flynn, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you've had fun. We've certainly really enjoyed having you on tonight, and we look forward to seeing you again soon, mate.
Yeah, me too. I had a really great time. It was so great to get to meet all of y'all and hang out. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
I think we're also going to go ahead and head off as well.
No.
Then the picture will look nice for you guys too, because it'll be 6 left, so it'll look pretty.
Sausage fest.
It'll look pretty. It'll look prettier if you were still here, Sarah.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said it'll look prettier if you were still here. But no, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, we're gonna go get ready to do the Lego shopping. We want to get that Amelia Earhart, and Mr. StarBricks has to kind of set things up and be vigilant.
Refresh.
Yeah.
You got to be.
But we'll be hanging out. We'll turn on the stream, be in the chat maybe, and yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, you take care, Sarah. Sarah, do you want to tell us what's coming up from your channel in the next week or so?
Oh gosh, I think we're gonna finish up the Brick Bank tomorrow. So tomorrow is Saturday. We start streaming that at around 3 o'clock GMT. It's super early for people in the US, though. I believe it's at noon or 8 a.m. or something. So if you're in the US, it's pretty early, but you can check that out tomorrow on my channel, of course, the SaraStarBricks channel. And other than that, just normal streaming. Maybe I'll make a video as well, since I have all this video stuff now also. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, awesome stuff. Well, take care, Sarah. Good to see you, Mr. StarBricks. Lovely to see Paris as well, wandering around. That's always nice. And take care. Look after yourself, and see you again very soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's a good bit of bacon there. Good bit of bacon. A bit of pork as well. What is happening to my hair? My hair's not that long at the moment. I wish it was.
Give it a couple of weeks.
Yeah, give it a couple of weeks. We'll all be able to have, we're still about a month away, aren't we, from having a haircut?
2 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is I doing?
Magic.
Yeah. Anything you do with a double chin. Magic. Oh, no, I'm going to change it around. I'm going to put my my bouncers either side of me. There we go. I feel safe and sound now, folks. I really do. So, Tek. We've got Daily Brick in the house. Hello, Daily Brick. Good to see you, dude.
Hello.
Brick's dead. Hello, Brick's dead. I know you've been around Brickham's dead, but I haven't had a moment to say hi to you. See you too, so here's the thing then. I know what I'm after. The
Oh, you're
lantern.
stealing my content. That's what we're going to go through on the first hour of my stream. You can't go through all that.
Yeah, let's just do tech stream now, shall we? Tech, have you actually constructed a stream of sorts?
Yeah, I have. I definitely weren't doing the thumbnail for the first like half hour of the stream. Definitely not. But it is like now. I will issue the link in the private chat for you guys to all hop over if you feel like you would like to. If not, don't worry, don't feel obliged. But yeah, I've mentioned it to a couple of other people. They might hop on, they might not. But yeah, it'd be interesting to find out what people are going to be after or what, because we've obviously had all those March 1st sets. And yeah, I've also got been issued another code to get another poly bag.
What, you've got a code, a Lego code?
Yeah, so you won't be able to use it when you redeem, if you're trying to redeem the VIP coin, because you can only ever use one. But it's nothing particularly exciting. But yeah, there's a code that I've got, so I will share that when we go over live on my channel.
Yeah. Brickmaster says, or asks, I should say, what are you all building? Well, I'm not actually building anything at the moment. Which is strange actually. I'm normally taking sets apart. I've got this set to take apart tonight. How about this? This is an old classic one. Look at that. It's a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
It actually, do you know what, folks? It's a Monkey Kid helicopter.
God's sake.
You can't argue
that's too good to be a Monkey Kid.
Yeah. Anyone want to see a Monkey Kid boat? There we go. There's a Monkey Kid boat.
Oh, that makes sense.
It does, doesn't it?
That's
Looks like straight out of a McDonald's Happy Meal, that set, doesn't it? It really does. So Matt is not building Technic tonight. He's building a little bit of Assembly Square.
Square.
I like that. Looks good. Can't wait to build that myself. I like it.
Yeah, it's a really nice build. It's and then just all the different rooms, they're all different shops and things so far, and there's just nice little details in them, and so you can see why some people say it's one of the best modulars. I mean, I've only built this one in the Parisian restaurant, and the Parisian restaurant is really quite nice, but I think this is better.
Yeah, I think it's better because it's just bigger. And bang for buck, it's really good value for money as well. Bricky TY says, London Bridge Bricks, do you keep all your sets or take them apart? Well, it's funny you say that, actually, Bricky TY. The sets I'm taking apart are actually sets that have been given to me. People give me sets, and I kind of break down the Lego and make stuff out of that. But as it happens, I've not quite got to the point yet, but I have to start taking sets apart to actually make space, which is quite handy, really, and a bit weird because I haven't really got the hugest amount of space. But I think once I get my outbuilding kind of constructed, I think my wife would be quite happy that I won't actually have any Lego in the living space area. But what about you, mate? Do you break your Lego? Because I notice you've got quite a lot of drawers and that in the background of your pictures. So let me know what you do. Tech, do you tend to break down your sets, or do you keep them built?
I keep them built. That's why I've got so many of those like really useful storage boxes. But it is getting to the point where I'm like, oh. The thing is, like, I don't buy sets that I only buy sets that I want to keep built. So I would have never. I wouldn't say never, but for the most part, I couldn't see me buying something that I just build and then take apart and then just throw into a parts collection. Other than maybe like a dot set, or I was tempted if the art sets go particularly low because I want to make my own mosaics and stuff out of those. But yeah, for the most part, that's not something I would ever do. So it gets to the point where I want to build it and keep it built. And I haven't really worked out a strategy for like breaking down a set because I'm running out of space to store things. I'm just trying to be really prudent with what I build. But yeah, I definitely need to work on some like display stuff that's more like room efficient. But yeah, I feel like if I break something down, I'm never going to put it back together, and that's like a shame. Or the annoying thing will be like, oh, I want to do a video, and then I've got to build this set. Oh, I'll have a video idea, and I'll be like, yeah, let's do that, and then I've taken the set down, and then I don't know. There's a lot of collection videos that I want to do, so I feel like I need the sets built for that.
Yeah.
So it is a bit tricky, but yeah, it is borderline breaking point. So I'm gonna have to start having to think about that, which is not something I'm looking forward to at all.
What about you, Si? Have you reached? I don't know. What's the word? Saturated.
Yes.
Critical mass.
Critical mass.
Are you saturated in Lego?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you know, and I don't break them. I don't break down the sets either. And I think myself and Tek were talking last night, and it's kind of trying, especially for like the backlog. We're trying to build smaller sets than bigger sets, because if you're going to build a big set, it has to kind of go somewhere. So I'm going to have like different levels on the shelves for like shelf sitting. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, because you can't go to a shop. You know, instead of going weekly to your local Lego store or Smith's or whatever, I'm getting deliveries. But sometimes deliveries back up, so you might get 3 deliveries in 2 days, and the next thing you know, you've got like a fort of deliveries, and then you have Lorraine go and you buy something else. Oh. Hi, Lorraine.
It's so true.
She's outside the door. Jesus.
Hi, Lorraine.
Tek says hi.
Hi, Lorraine.
Everyone says hi.
You're on.
Sorry, on. No, I don't know what she's done. I don't know what she's doing outside. So,
is she still pleased with her new vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, but you know what? She's been working, so she hasn't been. Well, I like doing all that kind of stuff. So I had the most fun with it so far. That's a handsome man.
Look at the eyes on him. The heels have eyes.
The heels have eyes. Cheers, mate. I remember that. I remember that. No, I was just saying before as well, though, like when you get to have such a big backlog in your house of unopened stuff, it's so much easier to sneak stuff in past the wife.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't see the difference. Sorry, I might let the secrets out of the bag here.
Are you still there? I know, yeah.
It works very well.
It really does. Yeah, he's going to check. Why are you there? What do you do with your sets? Because you've got a lot of sets, and you've got the legendary loft area,
and that's where they all end up. The ones that they're all, a lot of them that I've been building over the last, they're all pretty much built, just shoved up there. This whole half of the loft is just full of built sets, top front to back, all the way right back. So it's an absolute mess up there. But obviously the ones I keep are the ones I keep down here. But yeah, when I want to switch the display around, you know, it's just quite easy. I just go up there and just walk around like mines, trying to stand on anything, and just pick out a set I want to put in behind me, and that's about it really. Yeah, I don't pull them apart. I don't like pulling them apart.
Yeah, there we go. Look, Si's taken a week to build this.
Well, to be fair, 4 days, that's pretty quick for him. That was impressive.
Yeah, because parts.
I'm showing Jay.
Was that one step a day? Was it so?
Well, Lego built most of it, so
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Lego.
No, I was just showing Jay because he's out there, and I know he'd get all, "Ooh, hello, Ninjago."
Yeah, yeah. I've not seen it said like that before on Ninjago before, Si. So Solo, out of nowhere, there's a boat now behind you.
That's been there the entire time. I just had the box the wrong way round.
Right. Sorry, because I thought it was a submarine. Before.
No, it's the...
So show us your boat.
It's on the red.
So I've just been setting up because me and my daughter we're going to be doing a Lego haul tomorrow. So that's just getting things set up. So yeah, this is the
Is it a Lego haul? You're going to do a Kobe haul.
Lego Kobe haul. Yeah, Lego Kobe haul. I've been basically doing what obviously BrickScene just said. You know, just been buying stuff and the missus don't know about it. Just kind of add it to the log.
Don't blame me. Don't bring me into this.
Yeah, so this is one of 2 ships I've got. I'm still waiting for my Belfast to come through, but yeah, and I have got the Bismarck on order as well. But yeah, this is another big one. This one's bloody massive. This one. I can't remember how big is it. Yeah, this one's 64 centimeters long, or if you want it, inches, 25 inches long. This is a big old one.
25 inches long. That's a good size. It really is.
good size, and it feels like a heavy box. So
cool. Tek, give us an update. What's going on?
Still no sign of it yet, but we are like an hour and 9 minutes away. Yeah, so usually it's one of those things that it will say it's available, but then it won't appear in your cart for like 15-20 minutes anyway.
the Lego site's got to crash first of all.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. But yeah, so Greg, I'm gonna dart out now. And just go drink and do a couple of things before the stream. So I'll put the link in the private chat. I will put the link in the public chat before you wrap things up, and then everyone can just jump over. But yeah, so we continuing the party over on my stream. Come join in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going to get to see what we'll all be buying, and yeah, hopefully we get some promos. So thank you, everybody. Greg, thanks for having me as always, and thanks for hanging out. Richard and Si and Solo, and hopefully see you.
Nice to see you, Rob. Nice to see you.
Oh, and Matt as well. Sorry, Matt.
Larry Legend, that was 98 quid. That one was.
Just asked how much it was. Wow. 98. Good value. BrickScene, have you ever built anything other than Lego?
Relationships?
Yeah.
No, I don't. You know what I have built with my little boy not so long ago was one of those little like warplane where I can't remember what they're called. Those little models where you break them out of the big sheets.
Oh, Airfix.
Oh, are they Airfix? Is that what they are?
Is it Revel?
And you glue them together.
Yeah,
and then the glue gets all over the clear parts, and then yeah, and it's rubbish. Yeah, no, we built one of those, and it looked broken, so we gave up pretty quick. Now we're all Lego. But going back to what you were saying before about the whole storing Lego, I have to break my Lego up within a couple of months of building it, because I just don't have the space. So all my stuff is sitting in boxes, broken down.
Hold on, mate. A little dickbird tells me that you're opening up a BrickLink store very soon.
And while we have been on air, I have got the message through saying, congratulations, your BrickLink account is now upgraded to verified seller.
Woo, you're official.
So I'll be making my millions by the morning.
Yes.
But I'm going to get a video out on this. Obviously, it's cause to celebrate for me, given how long it's taken. But yes, I'm so happy it's finally happened. And now start selling.
And Richard, did I hear right that everyone that is a subscriber to London Bridge Bricks gets 90% off their first order?
Oh, 99.9%.
I'm on there now.
Just send Greg a message.
Okay. A special discount code. Hashtag F off.
But this is hashtag get stuff. But look, these are the kind of things that I want to do. You know, like we have got a nice little community of friends here now that, you know, there's wiggle room in these stores that you can drop 5% or 10% for people that see you through streams. And hey, you mentioned a code that you've given out on a stream. I'm going to be doing stuff like that because I'm going to use my channel to promote my BrickLink store and vice versa. You know, I'm going to.
Yeah, man. Well,
stuff about the channel on the BrickLink store.
I've got to be honest, right? Pretty much every single Lego haul I do, right? I always promote the BrickLinkers that are on there. Like I got this set, right? This retailed at £85. It's the only one in the country I could get, right? For £85 still, right? And that was from Lost Bricks. It was a BrickLink store based here in the UK. So check them out, folks.
You just reminded me. Do you know what I got this week?
No, I fancied that. That is a proper mech. That is a mech dragon.
Yeah, that is one of the best ones, I reckon. Well, I love the stuff from the movie, the Ninjago movie. So I decided that while I was going to be building this, and I've got the city and the docks there, I do want a dragon draped on the top of it, just for display.
Well, I tell you what, mate, this is a good one as well. But that one is a proper mech. That is a mech, and that is the one I do want to get. What is the set number for that?
Set number 70612.
Yeah, I'm going to check out for that one because I've got to be honest. A lot of people didn't like the Lego Ninjago movie, and I can get that, right? But I will say this: all the sets were cracking sets from it. They really were.
I just want to get all the mechs, the 6 mechs, maybe the Garmadon one again. That was that was a great set as well. The big walking shark.
I've got that as well. I've got that.
Yeah, I need to get that. I passed it up. I had it and I sold it. Then I passed it up again for like literally dirt cheap.
Yeah, I bought that one because I wanted it. It's quite expensive now. That set.
Same with the Garmadon mech. The actual that went from literally 60-70% off down here at one point, and I picked it up for other people, and I didn't want it, and I didn't really care, and now I want it.
Guys, what about the Lego Movie 1 mech, the fire engine mech? Whoa, Jesus.
That is cool. That is cool too. I haven't got that one.
I know that one. Sorry, what's that set number?
1 second.
I've only got a couple of sets from the first Lego Movie. Actually, I got Benny's spaceship. That's a brilliant set.
Ah, do you know what set I'm on? I wish I got it. It was spaceship.
That's it. Yeah.
Ah, what's that set? 70813 is that?
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. I don't want to sucker for it, but
I've got the ice cream van from the first one. Actually, the ice cream van that changes into like a little plane thing.
Oh, cool, man. Anyone out there in the chat got any of those Lego Movie mechs or anything like that? I tell you what mech I have got. I bought it from Boots, which is a chemist, in case anyone doesn't know.
Yes, Simon, that one.
See, now that is very cool. So
that comes with micromanagers too, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's the Lego Movie one with Ice Cream Joe, and I can't remember the other guy's name. And then that's the Lego City one.
I think the Lego Movie one looks way better, right?
Yeah,
definitely. But Greg, this turns into a like a jet fighter kind of thing, and it's cool. Well, you rebuild it into it. It doesn't turn into one from here, but like, yeah.
Sorry, who's Jeff?
Jesus Christ.
Who's Jeff?
Who's Jeff? All right, Governor, who's Jeff, mate? All right.
Hey! That was a good accent. I like it.
You little cocker.
Oh, that is really cool, man. I love that ice cream set. It's brilliant. Good use of the Ninjago drilling element there as well. I'm liking that. Yeah, I'll tell you another one I got. The one I got from Boots is the fire mech from that. I got that for 30 quid from Boots. And
from the first Lego movie, not from the Ninjago movie.
The Ninjago movie.
Yeah, I've just picked that up again as well. I've got to go and collect it. That's great.
I'll tell you what I did get as well, BrickScene. I got Nia's mech as well. The
Water Strider.
Yeah, the Water Strider. Yeah, the one. It's got the washing machine on the back of it.
Yeah, washing machine. That was brilliant.
You picked up on that in the comments.
It does look like a washing machine.
I was trying to think of some sort of mechanical device that deals with water, and the only because I did it live, the only thing that popped into my head was a washing machine. I could have thought of a Brita water filter or something posh like that, but no, not me. Some old bloody washing machine, isn't it? You got to laugh. But yeah, so he says that.
I need to pick that one up again, actually.
Well, this is the thing. So you got to stop selling stuff and then buying it back again. What are you going to do that for?
Oh, yeah, that happens.
I tell you what you have got, which I would love to have, is that Zane tank, because that's from the movie.
The ice tank, yes. And I got that. I'll tell you what, I told you about the store. There was a store out in the west of Auckland, out in the sticks, that was basically a graveyard of retired sets. There was stuff from 4, 5, 6 years ago out there. And they had that sitting there on the shelf. And I've got the box in the garage. It's so sun damaged on the top that the Lego logos are like bright pink and everything's faded, you know. But I went in there just thinking I'm going to go and buy it. And it happened to be on a 30% off deal. So I got it for 140 New Zealand dollars. It's about 70 quid.
That's really good, mate, because that set, it goes for a lot of money over here. It really does.
It does over here too. Like on the second-hand market, it's worth nearly double the price. But yeah, it happened to be out there.
It is so weird how well it's done. Did I get any other mechs as well? I don't know. Oh, I tell you what mech I have got that I've got to build, the Lloyd's Titan mech as well. Because this one here, I don't know if you've built this one. This is going to sound really strange, right, to a lot of people. And in a funny way, I kind of prefer it to Voltron, but Voltron is the ultimate mech, in all honesty. Is this one? I think this, other than Voltron, this is my favourite mech. I prefer this to the Monkey Kid mech, and I'm not saying that because I prefer Ninjago, folks. I generally think this is a very, very good looking mech. I really do.
I've still got to build that actually. I've got it sitting in the garage. I might do that soon.
This is brilliant, honestly. And I tell you another mech that I've got that I really rate as well. It's I don't know if I can actually reach it. No, I can't. And that's the Ninjago Golden mech. Honestly, folks.
Oh yeah.
Mwah, wicked. It really, really is. Anyway, let me know what you, Titanium J, I know you're still out there, mate. Oh, by the way, I'm on season 4 of Ninjago at the moment. Ooh, that is my favourite season. It really is. What I want to know is, what is everybody's favourite mech out there? Because I'm dead interested to know.
Just to say, I think the promo's gone live.
Hey? Is it really?
I think so. Yeah, it's appeared up on their screen, but it hasn't added it to my basket yet. So please stand by.
So it's not live yet.
Well, it's come up on their site. It's saying now. It's on their website saying free Amelia Earhart would purchase over 100 squid. So I'm just going to add something for 100 quid.
Let's have a look then.
Let's have a look. Oh, don't tell me it's crashed. No, there we go.
If anybody misses out and wants me to try down here, let me know.
Oh yeah, it's gone really slow.
Yeah, it's only adding the dots frame for me at the moment.
That'll be Tek with all his computers at the. Yeah. He's trying to buy 10 copies.
Just give me everything already.
Has Rogue Runner been in the chat tonight at all?
No, I haven't seen Rogue in the chat. He does come on here on
yeah, he's normally on here. I've got to give him grief as well about the football.
Liverpool can't win for toffee at the moment, can they?
No. And we just broke a record that's been there since they're like a historic record.
Oh,
They've
really?
Never ever lost 5 in a row at home.
Oh God! Right, that's like that then. So I'm just seeing if it's live as well.
It's on their screen anyway to say it is, but it's not adding it to the basket yet. So
let's have a look.
Because it's added it on the lot. Because earlier on it was just saying the dots frame and just like £50. You get free shipping, but now you've got the Amelia Earhart that will purchase over 100 quid up there now. So,
oh, okay. So they've put it on there, but it's just not live yet.
Nah. Well, I'll keep an eye on it anyway.
Okay. Have the StarBricks said anything? Are they able to get theirs yet? They're an hour ahead of us.
He goes, YOLOing again. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
What?
He's in the house. He says, it's been nice listening to your chats and seeing your sets this evening. You have built a lovely community here. Thanks very much. Good luck with the shopping. Oh, thank you so much, MG. That's really kind of you to say, and welcome to the LBB family, mate. It's been nice to you too. Because I know a lot of people do.
I can get it here if anybody. If you guys miss out, anybody misses out, let me know because I can buy it here, and I'm going to buy something anyway. So.
Mr. StarBricks said it's live in Europe, not the UK.
All right, so we are an hour behind.
Yeah.
Well, they've done that with a Porsche bloody promo, mate.
Hold on a minute. It's 11 o'clock. Oh, poor old, what's his name's going to be going live in a second. So
yeah.
I tell you what, folks, because it's very, very quickly, Solo. What's coming up on your channel in the next week or so? So folks, we're going to be going over to another channel now.
Yeah, just briefly, as I just said, I'm going to be filming a Lego haul tomorrow with my daughter, so that's going to take me about 4 hours to record. So that's about it. I haven't done anything else. I have got massive scripts, but I can't record them at the moment. So that's about it at the moment. Not a lot.
Good stuff. What about you, Mr. BrickScene? What are you up to tomorrow?
Well, I'm live streaming with this weirdo over in the UK. No, we're building the ghost. We're building the ghost.
Yes, the ghost.
I can't wait. That's going to be good fun, man. I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow because I haven't built a Star Wars set in ages, so I'm looking forward to building a Star Wars set again.
Yeah, me too.
But yes, looking forward to it, mate. I can't wait to get into that with you tomorrow.
Yeah, can't wait either, mate. He's going to be good fun, actually. and it's a 1,000-piece set, folks. So I'll put it this way: I'm happy to stream between 8 o'clock and midnight tomorrow. Within that 4 hours, God help me. Hopefully, I'll be able to sort that out. And
I'm not Sai, so I'll probably get it done as well. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just building the coach. I'm not committing to the fact. But yeah, no, that's cool, man. That's cool. Mr. Sai O'Connor, what's coming up from your channel in the next time period? That is, of course, called a week on this planet.
On this planet, I have got 1 or 2 haul videos coming up, and then some videos with the contents of the haul videos, and and that will probably lead me up until Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will be on Greg's channel doing the backlog. I think we're starting a bit earlier, are we?
Yeah, what it is, folks, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and obviously Saturday. But as it happens, I've already arranged to be streaming on, you guessed it, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I thought to myself, well, if I want to squeeze in a bit more time streaming, I can start Wednesday a bit earlier. So we're going to start at 7 on Wednesday, folks. We might finish a bit earlier. We might not. It depends how it goes, really. It depends if Si can pull his finger out his backside and actually build something for once.
So that's on Greg's channel. Then on Thursday, my channel, 8:30. We will have the usual panel and 1 or 2 guests, and don't forget, everybody, we all have Twitter and Instagram accounts, so follow us there, check out what we're doing in advance, and there's loads of good pictures we all put up there as well.
Oh, indeed. Mr. Matt Elder, what's coming up from your channel in the next week or so, mate?
Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday, I'm doing a You Say I Draw live stream. That'll be Saturday, 7 p.m. UK, 2 p.m. New York. The theme is actually going to be superheroes, and doing it as a bit of a three-peat. Kevin Hinkle on the Friday is going to be doing Marvel superheroes for his draw stream. I'll be doing the superheroes on mine, and then on Sunday you have Funny Fix, who's also doing a superhero one. So come along to any of those, and we'll be drawing out superheroes.
Oh, that sounds cool, mate. I love superheroes. My favourite superhero is Shazam, folks, drawn by Alex Ross. The geezer is a genius. He really is. Anyway, coming out from London Bridge Bricks, I will do my utmost best to get a city update this week, folks. I've just got 2 shots I need to do. I feel just about everything other than what it looked like when I finished the blooming thing. I've got lots of close-ups, but I didn't do a shot from looking back at what I'd actually built. So I've got to do that, and I've scripted it all. Okay? I just need to literally do it. So hopefully I'll get my myself into gear and do that, and maybe a magazine review as well. But anyway, I will be streaming loads next week, folks. So I've kind of flipped this switch. I seem to be streaming loads more than ever before. But like Si said as well, folks, you will find most of us on Twitter, but you will find all of us on Instagram. So please do check out the channels below. Everybody's details are there, along with BFabs, Flynn from TrickyBricks. It was good having him in earlier on. SaraStarBricks as well. So please do check out everybody who's been in today, folks. Is that everybody? Did I anyone else? Well, Tek Productions, of course, folks. If you want to see the London Tech stream, as well as the backlog streams and stuff like that, if you want links to them, you'll find them down in the playlist, down in the barrels of the description below, folks. You really will. But anyway, it's not necessarily about the lovely panel, and thank you guys and girls for being on here tonight. It's about you lovely lot out there, the likes of Adamo, Bricky TY, Monica Benny, Just Build It, Chris Day, Nerd Bricks 101, Mr. Blue Toys, Sir Bricks, Glyn Millett, Simon Moss, Red Carnage, to name but a few. So, folks, we are going to be going over to the Tek Productions one. I'm just going to see if we've got a link I can give you, lovely lot out there. I've got a StreamYard link, but I haven't got actually his link at all. So let's see if we can grab his link, shall we? And let me pop on to that funny little channel called YouTube, find my good friend Tek, and then what I'll do, folks, I'll throw it in the chat for you lovely lot out there as well. Here we go. He is live at the moment. Actually, he goes live at 11. But anyway, let's pop you over there now. Here's a link to it all, folks. There you lovely people go. That's into the chat. Let's pop that into the comment section here. There you go, folks. That should come through any second now. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being out there tonight. Honestly, I've had such a good time. And this is why I like streaming, folks. There's bundles of you out there. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you being out there watching us tonight. Thank you again for the panel for all coming on tonight. Really appreciate that. Please do check out everyone's. And tomorrow night, folks, 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. EST USA time, some stupid early time out there in that far
9 a.m. Sunday over here.
8 a.m. Blimey, that is early.
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
9 a.m. 9 a.m. is all right. That's fine. You get up at 8, have a shower. Let's hope he has a shower this time, shall we, folks? And and then and we're going to be talking Ghost. We're going to be talking Bricklink. We're going to be talking video, and we're going to be talking Pooh. That is, of course, Winnie the Pooh, folks, in case you were wondering. Anyway, Lego is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you lovely, beautiful lot out there are too. Take care, folks. And I will see you very, very soon over on Tek Productions channel. Bye for now.